I'm a little early, Breezy. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Breezy? I'm a bit early. You can hear me? You can. I want to make sure you can hear me from here because I was messing around with some audio stuff. I was gonna use the Blue Yeti, but I was like, nah, not tonight because I wanted to get my audio right for it before I use it. So as long as you can hear me, that's all that matters. Why are you sighing for? What is the sigh for, Pixel Ramen? Ooh, excuse me. Hold on a second. I'm about to get this started. All right. What's going on? What's up, everybody? Um, this is part six. Listen, I wasn't gaming for like the whole weekend. I gamed like for maybe 2 hours, maybe this whole weekend. I was busy. I was cleaning the house, just doing stuff, getting things ready. It was a focus. It was a real big, focus thing. Cutting grass, getting the pool ready. It's springtime, you know. For real, see, like everybody's beating this game. I feel like I'm way behind everybody, but I'm actually glad to be back in here. So, um, it just start off where I left off, and I'll be playing Hunting Horn today. So that's gonna be the fun thing. I'm gonna rock Hunting Horn, and I'll still be bonking, but I wanna mess with Hunting Horn today because Hunting Horn is the bomb. So, um, yo, my bet. Listen, Breezy. I was This weekend was not the weekend for it to play to game. This weekend, starting today, this week, I'll be gaming because I wanted to get myself doing. Um, it was just listen. I'm pretty sure everyone's beaten the game 1,000 times. What do you mean you told me? You told me what? What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say? What did you tell me? Listen, can I start the game? Can I get started with the game? Okay, getting harassed. Oh yes, yes. Barking and dancing is the way. Yes, you did tell me. You did tell me. Yes. All right. We're gonna stop this music, y'all. We're gonna get into it. Yeah, we're here. It's annoying how to play with it last night before my friend abandoned me for sleep. It took forever to figure it out. See, I don't recall it, so it's been a while. So I'm definitely gonna play online. Like there's no doubt about it. Sorry, I was messing with my audio. Um, is the audio sounding good? Everything's okay? Nothing wrong? Nothing weird? Let me know. Yo, I don't know. Dark Souls Online is pretty bad too. Dark Souls Online is pretty bad too, Pixel Ramen. Seriously. It really is, you know. Since the last time I played, like I said, I played for like an hour. So I completed this armor set and I started rocking Hunting Horn. Oh, you got anime drip? Yo. Yeah. Really? Is the squad room is the way to go? I mean, if it has to be the way to go, I mean, why not? This is worse. This is worse than Dark Souls. I don't know. That's a that's a tough one. That is a tough one.
あんたは確かカエルの体の
Yeah, I had to rock it. Frieza! I might do that a few times.
あのさ、修理は待ってくんない？あれって昔の人工物みたいなんだ。
ああ
I knew who
構
you
造
were
を見りゃ
saying.
良然だな
Well, technically, if you want to
あ
be
あ、話は早いね。
specific, it
多
is
分あそこに
Freezer,
何かの
like
エ
his
ネルギーが流れて
brother's
いる。
name
壊れた部
Cooler.
分は言ってみればエネルギーの行き場がなくなっている状態だ。だから
溜まったものが一気に流れ出して火走りが始まるだろう
Listen, it was fun playing as that filthy monkey. Let me tell you
そ
something.
んな危
Black
険な。
Myth Wukong is the
なんで
truth. I think everyone should play it.
欠けたものが
It
完全
is
に
an
戻る
amazing
結
game.
構なことだろ
It's not easy,
催事の仕切り直しだよ。
but the fun, yo,
うもう止まらんよ流れ始めたエネルギーと同じだ
listen, this is, yo, this is easy so far compared to the old Monster Hunters. Um, those were harder.
私たち
So
の手で火走りを呼んだんだ。
I'm looking at that Dark Souls 2 thing that you wrote, Sorana, and it makes me just thinking about how much I fucking hate Dark Souls 2. I hate Dark Souls 2 with a passion. Bro, Adam Fall. Yo, I'll tell you this about Adam Fall, bro. Like, and I'll say it. I don't mean, listen, I'm not. I'm a person. I love me an immersive sim more than like just as much as the next man. And Adam Fall looks really good. My only problem with that is my only problem with Adam Fall is the combat looks really bad. It looks jank, man. As jank as jank could be. And I'm like, oh, rough. It is though. It's quite rough. And the NPC's giving me this. You can do that in Stalker 2.
このへぐ
That's the. I can't wait to get back on Stalker 2.
泣いてどうする。腹くくれ。
I need to actually
みんなで
purchase
乗
the
り切る
game,
しか
which I
ないで
probably
しょう
will
が。
really soon.
ねえ、なん
I
とか
want
で
to
き
get
な
it
いの？
physical.
火を消したり、どっかに逃がしたりさ。
It's just really hard to get physical Xbox games because Microsoft doesn't print them often.
整備すれば火力を分
It's
散できるんじゃ。
yo, it's so
それ
annoying.
だ。
Oh, Japanese is listen. I'm chilling.
泣いてる暇があったら動くよ。おいで。
Listen, when shit gets real, shit gets real, and when shit gets real, it sounds better than Japanese.
寝て
It's
ない
just
と。
it's just the reality of
もう
things.
平気だよ。それより僕も手伝う。
How far am I to the end?
行こっか。
I'm pretty sure like okay if I play like 3 hours a night between
あとは
tonight
任せた。
and Friday,
我々の相手は
could I roll credits and just get on with the end game?
アズスの防衛をお願
I just want to get to HR10. HR10 is when you could just do everything. Like I would just like right now my mindset is okay, I want to get to HR10. But this is fun to watch. I could just skip this, but I'm like, eh.
あれはアジャーか。やつはこの調子。
For real, like
なんとしても里に近づけさせるな。
honestly going through your quizzes you're gonna leave. Bro, I need some freaking that is a game series that I am not that I'm sleeping on. It's just this, you know, it's the time commitment to play stuff at this point, and at this point is just not the same, man. I own them in hopes to one day play them all back to back to back. That would legitimately be the hope, you know what I mean? But unfortunately, let me remember. Oops. Oh shit. Nikes. What's all that under my health? This is hunting horn, man. I'm not doing anything crazy with it yet, but this is the goofiness of the hunting horn. I'll get into it. Do you see where it says echo bubble? You'll see my horn. I'll just do this mid fight, I don't care. We'll just go over it. So we have echo bubble, which is like a bubble that you can put around you. Self-improvement. You can buff. So these are basically buffs. And that's what's really cool about the hunting horn is that you can just buff yourself, but you do it based on magic. So right now, I'm gonna do self-improvement, boom. Okay, there you go. I got that. I got the first one. If see that's in it's purple. That means it can't go any higher. So you do notes. So like white is your triangle, right? And red is your circle, and the yellow is both of them together. So that's the musical song you can play. So if I want to attack up, right? Let's do this. Here, mother. Hold on. He's hit there. They're actually hitting me. Hold on, give me a second. I'll explain in a minute. They're like, I'm actually having a fight here. Alright, fine. Alright, let's get serious. What the heck? Oh, you just take one on now? That's cool. I can actually do this now with you. Alright, so check this out. I'm gonna do attack up. Ready? So, ready, go team, go! I suck. I didn't do that. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on, sir. There's other things you could do too, and I'm probably gonna utilize them. Come here, man. Oh, you needed Beerus? Good for you, sir. That's what I would have named it if I didn't name it after my cat. Every cat from now on is either going to be Beerus, right? Or my cat's name, you know what I'm saying? So it's one or the other. You can set your Palico to do certain specific things for you. Like, if you really want to you can set your Palico to just be like, hey, I just want my Palico to heal me. You can set that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that. Like, I'm on your back. Here. There it is. Take this, you stupid face. That's stuck there. Nah, son. Hurt. Whack you side your face. Okay, let's actually be strategic for a second. I could be hitting his tail. Yo, who's the NXT Women's Champion? Ruin it for me because I'm going to see it. It's just I wanted to get on and mess with get it started early, if you will, just to make sure my stuff is all set. Oh, you don't know? That's interesting. How do you not know? You didn't look it up? You weren't watching? Yo, it was a great show. I watched a good portion of it. Another reason why I didn't hop on. You know, it's a good NXT. Yo, NXT's really good. Like I don't care. NXT like straight up like second best show WWE got right now. I'm not even kidding you. Raw is the best show, but SmackDown is definitely the worst one. You know what I mean? See, I like NXT a lot. You get to see wrestlers before they get nerfed. I don't know why I didn't use that, but that's the reason why you watch NXT. You realize, okay, this is what they can do in the ring. Like for real. Let me see. So 1, 2, 3. I was just messing around. Cool. You just hop on this dude. Come on, hunting horn. What am I doing? Push the wrong button. I messed that up. This is better to use when you're playing with people. Hold on, I'm bonking to finish this off. You piss me off. You weren't gonna do that to me, brother, man. I just love all these. I love the way that the monsters look this time around. They look so freaking cool. It just looks so dope. Damn. This is why this is my main, man. I just do devastation. Jeez Louise. I'd rather play up. I'd rather play this way. Like it's more fun for me. Step in your face. Come here. Come on. Come here, dirty monster. You dirty monster, you. I do want to rock the hunting horn again. I gotta get used to it again. You near me? I would have tried to offset that. He was close enough. Ah, man. Yeah, I like being up in the enemy's faces, man. That's why I like. This is why this is my type. Some people like to be like, you know, they like to do like anime, a lot of anime move stuff, you know. I just want to just get up in this dude's face and just punch him in the fucking face. I'm just doing some goofy stuff. I'm not even being strategic. I'm just... Nah, man, back up. Shut up. Bitch. I was told the dragon fights are the only good thing about it. Wait. I'm lost at what you're saying, Breezy. Hold on, give me a second. I'm super lost. Come get me, sucker. When I'm playing with Hunting Horn, I'm being all careful and this, and it's like, yo, that's not my playstyle. I will play it though. I like to be supportive. So when you play with people, like when I play with you, you're gonna appreciate the fact that I'm playing Hunting Horn. Trust me. I'm not gonna play like punching things in the face if I'm playing with people. I'm gonna be like a teammate, you know what I mean? An actual teammate. Not somebody who just, I'm just gonna, oh, he punched it in the face. It's like, bro, I could be so much more helpful to my team. Just going balls to the walls. Which, playing by yourself, it's fine to do that, right? But when you're playing with other people, especially when you're trying to like heal people, like you want to like look out for people, you don't want to see nobody die. So sometimes you gotta be real supportive, yo. You gotta come in for the save. That's what's so great about the Hunting Horn. It's like, yo, you there to help out your teammates, but you hit hard, almost as hard as the hammer. People sleep on that weapon though. That weapon is dope. Motherfuckers just love doing their dual blades and their long swords. It's like, nah, son. I could be way more helpful than that, bro. But just give me that kneecap of yours, bro. Come here. Come here. Come here. I don't know if it's your kneecap or your foot or whatever it was, but just know you die. you mother.
これは狩猟を完遂加勢する
Man, come here. Come back. You're not allowed to run from me. Let's go have. Let's go make and have fun. Come here, mother. Don't run. Don't run. Yeah, let's go. Oops, smacking me in the face now. No, maybe I should run from him. We ain't doing none of that. What? What's he doing? Oh, he's fighting. He's fighting my Palico. Oh, he's fighting Olivia. Look at me not paying attention. Oh, that's funny. You get like a. What the heck? That's funny. You get like a summon for the last part of this fight. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh man, I'm about to. I got one more I can get to him. There we go. Oh, I was trying to. Oh yeah, no, he's all set. This dude is all set, bro. Damn. Go to sleep. I need to put this dude to sleep. Is she? Let's go. I'm happy. Well, I feel bad because part of the reason why that she became the double champion is because Julia's injured. I doubt they would have done this match prior to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I doubt it. Oh, I fainted. But no, I got distracted. She, yeah, she's injured, bro. Julia's injured, so she's been wrestling hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of crazy.
大丈夫ですか
She really has. I mean, she's wrestled, but she's been in a lot of the like tag team matches. She's hurt. I feel bad because they're coming up together. But you would imagine. I mean, you imagine like somebody's gonna get hurt. You know what I mean? First, like one of them is bound to get injured. It's just the nature of the business, especially with the way that they wrestle. They wrestle. They wrestle the hardcore style of wrestling. You know what I mean?
どう出る
So that's the problem with that style of wrestling. I mean, it's a great style. It's a beautiful modern style. It's incredible. I mean, Will Ospreay is the freaking man. Like, it's a great style of wrestling. You know what I mean? But like, it's you're very like you can you. It's almost like a given that you're gonna get. You know, that was it. For real, for real. If I would have finished off that, you were that. This dude, I was like, okay, we're just gonna be here for a little bit longer. Smack, 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 smack. I mean, he should have died previously, but I wasn't paying attention. Um, but that great, that modern style of wrestling is really, really good. Like, it's awesome. I know, like, there's a lot of people online, and I wanted to bring this up. There's a lot of people online who are like they're having like the great debate, like what was the better cage match? Was it Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher, or Seth Rollins and CM Punk? And it's like, at the end of the day, the comparisons are dumb. And the reason why is because they're great at their own respective ways of telling stories. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't see anything. I don't really see anything that's like. I say, okay, this is better. This is better. Not only that, it's just Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay are way younger than CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Like, CM Punk is close to the end of his career. I think we all know this, and you know he's still like wrestling at an amazing. He's still the man. Like he's CM Punk, you know what I'm saying? But like you know, it's almost time. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying it's gonna be like next year or sometime, but like I don't think this dude's wrestling like this at this
分かったね
pace for like I give him 3 years,
目がついたこのまま何も
realistically
なければ
3 years, and he's done. I mean, he might have a match here and there if he wants to. He'll have that opportunity, but dude, he's near the end, man. He's near the end of the career, so he's not gonna do the crazy shit that Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay. Seth is actually past his prime, but he's in the prime of his life. Does that make sense? Like as a wrestler, he's past his prime. He's now like in his glory days, you know. Um, he got like 5 years of his career left, like 6. He's gonna retire at 45. He said, so he will retire at 45, like 2030. 2030 he's gonna retire, or 2030, yeah, 2030, 2031. So you know, that's the thing. So he has a family. He thinks differently. He moves differently. You notice that he's a little slower, but not in a bad way. This is epic. This is just a straight up speed down. Hold on. He's just dragging him like, nah, man. That was fire. Sorry, that was fire. Um, well, well, Osprey, man, right now in his career, he's he's not even in the prime of his career yet, which is scary because he's that freaking good, and he's not in the prime of his career. No,
そんな
no,
じゃあもうどうに
he's
も
far from it actually, which is insane.
ここからはギ
Um,
ルドの仕事です
so he's gonna make a lot of those choices, man. Him and Kyle Fletcher are gonna do what they're gonna do.
任せろ
But let me tell you, like,
こっちは
it's
何とか
interesting to me
みんなでやり遂げるんだ
that the older generation prefers the CM Punk and Seth Rollins match, and
さあ
those who are
全員の
more
力が
inclined to
集
the
めどころで
modern
すね
style of wrestling, they like the Kyle Fletcher one because it's like spot monkey, you know. It's like Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher, like spot, high 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 spot. And then like crazy stuff. Like first and foremost, you're dealing with Will Ospreay, who I think is just I think that dude is I think very highly of that dude as a wrestler. He is the main reason why I turn on AEW when I do. And if I don't watch because it's AEW, then I'm at least gonna catch everything he did, every segment, and his match. I will make sure I watch that match that he had. Um, you know, that's what I would do. You know what I mean? Like, cause in my opinion, that dude is 1 of 1, yo. Like, that dude's a man. That dude's a man, and he's only going to get better, which is as long as he has a long career. I gotta preface that. I have to say that because yeah, that style of wrestling that he wrestles, it's not a long that could be terrible. He has a family too. I know he wants to spend time with his kid. You know, he wants to be with his kid and his girl, his fiance or wife. I don't know if he married her yet, but with his fiance, you know, forgive me if I misspeak, but you know, he loves his, you know, he's spending more time with his mom. Like he did pick in his mind like the better choice because he is getting paid more. You know, um, at some point, at some point, um, I'm gonna say this at some point he's gonna get he's gonna get a better offer I say Vince. Wow, from WWE. You know, he's putting that dude is getting his stock up in every way, shape, and form. And you know, dude is the man. Kyle Fletcher, another young dude. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. These dudes are like mad young, and they put on one of the greatest freaking cage matches I've ever seen, yo. It's just bananas. Like I can't believe how good that was, yo.
皆さん精が出ますね。
What the heck?
狩りの準備をしていこ
I don't know. Let me go. Let me go here real quick. But let me tell you something. That match with CM Punk and freaking Seth Rollins. Yo, I don't think I've seen a main event tell a story as good as that in a long time. Like that is your night one main event. So if like if it is CM Punk gets his main event, you know, he gets his main event, which is a bananas main event to say the least. But you know, it's just great. I'm gonna go grab some. Let me go home. Let me go here. I didn't go back. I wasn't. Let me go to my pouch real quick. To get meat. Do I not have meat? This is well done steak. I have just well done steaks. Oh yeah, I need to. How do I? Let me just do this. All right, so we have 23 raw meats. Let me take. Oh, it's full. No, that's not what I want. No. Um. Hmm. Oh, I'm just reading, y'all. Hold on. If Ron's knees were better, there's no telling what he could still do. Yo, I mean, yes. I think, well, that's another thing. Well, Osprey needs to look at Seth Rollins. Yeah, he can't. I think he can still do the Phoenix Splash, but I don't think he can do that often. You know what I mean? I think he can still do the Phoenix, at least still do the Phoenix Splash. You know what I'm saying? Um, damn, like it's true. It's crazy to think about. It's literally crazy to think about that. These injuries, man. I'm telling you, injuries. injuries will end your career, man. Yo, look what happened to Kenny Omega, man. Like I mean, dude is the man. He's the man. He's the man no matter what. He's the man. He is the man. But like, he's put himself through so much crap. He's been through so much crap. I feel bad. I feel super duper bad. I know that his condition had nothing to do with wrestling. Diverticulitis. I don't believe wrestling is involved with gets involved with diverticulitis, but um, you dude. Actually, no, never mind. I'm like I'm being goofy tonight. It's been a minute, bro, since I've been playing. It's like every time this happens to me, if I go like a little while without gaming, I'm like the game that I'm getting, I have to like, okay, I gotta get back to it. I can't say when a dude opens his mouth, oh bro. I mean, yeah, his. I'll say this. I mean, fair, super fair. You know what I mean? Actually, if I look at this quest, super fair. I mean, his promo skills need a bit of work, but at the same time, like it's almost like I almost want him to be bad at promos. Like I'm being dead serious. Like that's kind of it's like part of his. It's like part of his like the charm of him, if that makes sense, is that he sucks at promos. And yes, he overly says bruv to the point where like that shit's mad annoying. But I don't know, man. I love the guy. The guy's the greatest in-ring storyteller, like ever. Like, it's crazy to say. It's just he does too many damn moves. He don't he if that guy knew how to slow down, it'd be insane. If that motherfucker learned how to slow down, you would have everybody being like, "Yo, this dude is the man." But his part of his thing is, doing Spanish flies off the top of a steel cage. Yo, dude is the man. You could record Kenny Omega like a dragon. I'm kind of. That's true. You do have a hatred for Europeans and Canadians. Yeah, I heard you can't recruit Kenny Omega and like a dragon Ishin. There's I forget which Yakuza you can wear Bullet Club gear, which is kinda dope. Gamma's back. Yeah. Oh my god, this guy. Nothing. Actually. This is I mean, this is just dope. I already have that. Do I do it? Do I just rock this? Start rocking these things? Mm. I like looking like the way I look, but mm, it will be cool to own this stuff. It's ugly. I like this. That's dope. Look at that. It could be Ganon. I could be Ganondorf. I could just be just Ganondorf. Everything I could wear anything I want and just be Ganondorf in the game because that's Ganondorf. That is Ganondorf, man. Oh yeah, right now I like right now the look is. I'll walk away from it. I'm happy with what I look. I'm happy with my with the fit. The fit is cool. And most of the time, this is all about the fit, not the stat. I mean, the stats are important. Don't get it twisted. Like, stats are very important in this game, especially later on. Especially later on. Later on, the stats. Later on, you could do whatever the freak you want. You get layered armor, but so it doesn't matter. You could look however you want, and your stats will just they just change. Which is which is what I'll definitely do. You know, if I do it again, get the rest of it before I move on. Mm. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fight him again. Let's fight him one more again. I love doing side quests. Did you do side quests when you played Breezy, or you just went straight through? See, that's my problem is that I'm doing side quests. I'm enjoying. I love doing these. And if I wasn't streaming, I would actually like walk around the actual map and play. You know what I mean? Right? I'm just doing boss rush mode in a sense, but at the same time, it's like it's not everybody does them. I like to do them because I just like to do them. I still want to play the game. I don't just want to, you know, like I want to get the full pre. I like to get the full pre end game experience. Especially if it's good. Like I get it. When you GU, you don't care about the story whatsoever. You're just playing. You know. In 4, you kind of do the same, especially after playing 3. So, and then you wanted to do everything in World because it was new, it was fun, it was different, you know. Alright, I'm trying to uppercut him. Hold on, ready? Uppercut. Oh, crap. This is Capcom. Oh, you can. Let's do it again. Shoryuken! Oh! Yo, take that, stupid! Shoryuken! Shoryuken! Ryuken! Let's go! That's actually wrong game. Oh, actually, it's Guile stage. Sorry. I'm on my goofy stuff. Oh. Come on, man. Think. Nice cycle Mass Effect 2 and Witcher. Oh. Ooh. That's not true though, by the way. You also do other side quests. You do From Software side quests. They just don't label them as such. But those are side quests, sir. Oh, I'm about to get blasted. Yo! Slam! That was kind of crazy. I liked it. I use a guide so I don't count them. Eh, it still counts. It still counts. Because you want to know why? I'm going to tell you something, Greedy. This is the God's honest truth for a lot of people who play Souls games. I've talked to a lot of them. Keep us in mind. I've been a member of the community for a long time. Most use guides. Just so you know, most people just use guides. Most people don't play FromSoft games the way that it's kind of intended. Oh, Angel wants to go invite me to hell. Damn it, Angel. Yo, Breezy, do me a favor, check the Discord. Check to see if Angel's in the Discord, please. If he's in the Discord, if he's not, let him know to go into the Discord. I'll hop in. You know what I'm saying? Bum ass mother. You bum ass mother. You bum ass mother. I've been meaning to punch you back in the face from that first fight. You douchebag ass bitch. Oh! Now you got my undivided attention, hooker. Just so you know. Yo, tell this dude, yo. This dude's like, I wanna come. I have no problem hopping in with him, but he has to get into the Discord. And the only reason is because I won't hear him. I don't have it set up. I don't have a mic set up for it. That's why I do the Discord. It's better that way too. Like real talk. Who wants to use PSN and who wants to use freaking Xbox Live when you have Discord? You talk to your friends that way. It's like 1,000 times better, like for real. That's one of the reasons why I think that, like, at this point, like, it is, oh, we're gonna watch this. Alright, tell him, yeah, cool. Tell myself, hold on. Let me finish this hunt. Yo, grounded pound! Oh, we squished him! Damn. He just threw his ass down, like. That's thuggish, bro. Damn it, he ran away. He's like, nah, you know what? I don't want none of this. My bad. He was like, yo, my bad. I was just playing. He's so funny, man. Oh, he got it. Yeah, I was wondering if he was gonna get it now. Oh, you swinging. Stop. Swing, mother. Oh. Oh, he's just being weird. Alright, on. Alright, fine, be weird. Damn, bro. Yo, I'm sorry, but like after Black Myth Wukong, like even though the boss battles in this are dope, don't get it twisted. This is Monster Hunter. This is the Monster Hunter. This ain't your daddy's Monster Hunter. Actually, it is your daddy's Monster Hunter. It's your daddy's Monster Hunter, your uncle's Monster Hunter, your probably your granddaddy's Monster Hunter. It's Monster Hunter, the real deal. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no God Eater. Let me stop. I think God Eater. I actually like God Eater a lot. This ain't your Dauntless. R.I.P. Dauntless. I don't know if anyone's aware, but Dauntless after like what 10 plus years is gone, going to sunset. Kind of sad. It was a great alternative to Monster Hunter. It was a great. Listen, this is a great genre of games. These are fun games, like the monster hunting genre. You know, obviously this is the Monster Hunter. So, you know, there's no disrespect to Monster Hunter. But you have all those other versions. You have all these other ones, you know, and they're all pretty good in their own way. I actually really like God Eater a lot. I think it's I mean it's anime. It's super duper anime. It's the most anime. It's like anime. It's like the most anime that you'll ever anime. You know what I'm saying? Like it really is. Like um, but aside from that, it's um it's a lot of fun, worthwhile. All the fights are about 10 minutes long, like not long at all. The the actual story mode is 30 hours or so. End game is pretty fun. Like and you have a team that you have on your side. You can pull out combos and stuff. Um, it has some really amazing ideas for weapons, you know. So it's really good. Um, Shout out to Wild Hearts that gave it a try. Actually, you know what's funny is that I own Wild Hearts on both PlayStation and freaking Xbox. I got that for like nothing. The EA started giving me. I mean, I bought Wild Hearts when it first came out, and I thought it was really fun for like 6 hours, but then I lost all interest in it. And I know there's people who's like, "You're crazy. You should have played it more." I'm like, I get it. It's just, eh. I was like, I actually not, I was like, I gave EA their money. He said, stop being a Kool-Aid pickle. Tell him to hold on, man. Yeah, my boy Angel, can I give my boy Angel a quick little shout out before we start in here, man? I've been cool with Angel for a long time, man. This is an IRL friend. So he is a friend of mine who does say some crazy shit. So please forgive me for anything that he might say on here when I get into the Discord. He's crazy like Breezy in his own way. But hold up, we just finished. Listen, I'm almost done with this fight. Oh boy. What's wrong with you? Ah, man, back up. He got me. I didn't think he got me. Where you at? I'm gonna run. Guy. Get me back in there. I'm coming, Angel, I promise. Yo! Oh, I actually did get him. Let's go. You know what? You know what? He beat the shit out of you. Let me help you out real quick, man. Listen, I'll avenge you. I'll avenge you. Oh, jeez, avenge yourself, sucker. I ain't got time. I ain't got time to be helping your punk ass. Yeah, I switched up real quick. It's like, you know what, man? Bump this. I ain't saving you. I'm saving myself here. Boom. Come here, Godzilla. Firezilla. Come on. Mm. I'll jump out this bag. Come here. Come on, Big Mac. Let's do this. Oh, I missed. Well, do better. Nah. Quickly, get behind. Go. Hold on. You know what? Let me get onto the Discord with this dude. Hold up. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm opening Discord now. Where's he at? This dude ain't here. This dude ain't in here. Yo, he's not in the Discord. Cause I'm in the Discord. He ain't in the damn Discord. Hold on. Let me now I gotta do the whole thing. Go go on the look at capital. Look at I gave him look at capital D. Go on the Discord. I know we can go on the Discord on PlayStation. The Droid Bishop? What? You know, I'm getting too preoccupied with what's going on over there. I don't even know who's watching. I don't even know who's here. Anyways. Breezy, tell this dude, go on the Discord. Oh my god, somebody help me with these people. Not Breezy, Breezy's fine. I'm talking about Angel. Angel, get your behind. This is 11 o'clock. This is the 11 o'clock yeah, the 11 o'clock hour. And when you get to the 11 o'clock hour, that's when. Are you told in Discord? That's when, you know, things happen. People fall asleep while playing games. I've done it before. I think everyone's done it. But this crap happens to a lot of people. And my good friend Angel has been known to sleep on Xbox Live. If he can get on, yo, I'm dead ass. We heard this dude snore on an Xbox Live once. I promise. This dude fell asleep. Alright, we're done here. I'm like, I know that this fight's over. Ooh. Got here. Give me your carcass and your innards. Them Xbox should be playing Netflix. Yo, stop. Don't do that. Don't you dare do that. Don't you dare do that. People do, well, you know, back in the day, playing online with people and friends and stuff, you know, you would have really good, like, he was a friend of mine who I played online with a lot. I think, I'd honestly say, I don't think there's anyone I've ever played online with longer than Angel. I can say that. That was my dude. That was my road dog. That was my road dog when we was on. That was my road dog online. Nah, well we're close, like bro. We're close. We're like fam, you know. So like, Nah, but Angel's not family. Dat Ninja is family. Dat Ninja is actually my cousin Ryan when he come in.
全員の力の集めどころですね。
All right, now that I got that done, let's go.
黒い炎は大桧川下方へと消えた。
Let's go
岩木谷下層方面
back
に向かってみよう。黒い炎
before we do the actual mission.
大丈夫。
Or Angel could tell me, yo, come help me. Dude. You played Resident Evil 2 and 3 in Japanese? It does sound badass, and I haven't. I have not. I've actually played Resident Evil only in English. I've never played it in Japanese, but I've heard. Actually, that's not true. I played a lot of Resident Evil 5 in Japanese. Not the whole thing, but I played a lot of it. I was playing with people. Oh, Devil May Cry in Japanese is amazing, but I always do the first playthrough. I always do that game when Devil May Cry comes out, and hopefully it comes out this generation. When you guys see me play, you're gonna see how I play it. It's like, okay, here's my 12 hours, because the game is usually 12 hours. That's a sweet spot of Devil May Cry. Here's this 12 hours, bam, and then okay, now I'm gonna do it in Japanese. I'm gonna do it. I do like 5 playthroughs of it, and by the time I'm done with Devil May Cry, I'm usually doing the hardest difficulty. Um, but that doesn't take that many playthroughs to do all of it, especially if you're like you go through the first playthrough like regular. After that, you just skip cutscenes. You can run through a lot of the missions. Not all the time. Sometimes you're confined to an area when you play Devil May Cry. You have to take everybody out in that area. But at one point, you're just Date die mode. It's Date die mode is an experience, much like how I would say um, playing playing Doom on a Nightmare. You know, hold on, I just got to plug this guy in real quick. But playing Doom on Nightmare is a fucking nightmare. It's freaking hard as balls, and I did it with many of them. I actually have never attempted to do it in 2016 or Eternal because yeah, nah, man. Plus those with my limited time gaming nowadays. Hold on, with my limited time gaming nowadays, like I can't commit to beating everything in multiple ways. It's not a guarantee. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Sorry about that. That guarantee only. Alright, cool. That guarantee only happens on shorter games. Shorter games, I'll play multiple times until I feel like I get my money's worth. Alright, we're good. Yo, what's up, dude? I'm by myself. Where are you, bro? Go into yo, bro. Go into voice chat. Uh, I know he's. I know he knows how to do this. The dude's a gamer. He's a gamer. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear that he doesn't know how to do this. I don't know how to use Discord. I don't want to hear it. Yo, is that Angel? Breezy? Hold on. I can't hear you. I have to go on. Give me a second. Talk. Why can't I hear you? Now why can't I hear you? My Discord volume is up. My Discord volume is up, and I hear Alvin from behind. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me fix. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Now I can't hear y'all. See now, I'm over here messing up. Hold up. Open up, bro. Hold on. Y'all sound far away. Super far away. Hold on. Oh, I know why. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I gotta get the. Because you know what it is that it changes. Let me just double click in the Discord general lobby. No, 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 no. Okay. Hello?
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 See, I cannot hear y'all whatsoever. One second.
How can't you hear us? Is it because you're
Let me
Tommaso
fix
Chapel?
the.
Did you hear that?
Hold on.
I hear
Why can
voices
I
in my
hear
head.
y'all? Hold on.
He's on that Triple H payroll. That's why he can't hear us. Pretty much. Everything Triple H does is so good. You can't tell him no different.
Let me mess with some of my stuff real quick.
Gotta see if anybody posted up any quests to fight Arc Bow.
What the hell?
Somebody said that was Ray Phoenix last night that Chad Gable framed and they were taking out. I didn't really watch the whole thing. I tuned in at the end. I don't blame you because that
For
whole
some
shit is
reason, my
it puts me to sleep until like the last minute, and I'm like, you won't even catch me even giving a shit about SmackDown because that's just too much.
hold on, yo.
The only reason I started watching wrestling again is because it came on Netflix. And I was like, you know what? Let
Hold
me
on.
see what's going on. And then like when I turned into it, I seen like Jay
The
Uso was
last
like
time
heavyweight
this
contender and
was,
stuff, and I was like, damn, the wrestling changed
it
a
should
lot.
be right here.
Dude,
Let me see what
they
the general
blacked
lobby
out.
has.
They
Clearly,
blacked out CM
this
Punk and
is the
Seth
general
Rollins flipping
lobby.
each other.
What
But you'll
is
find nudity and stuff on Netflix everywhere, so I don't know.
okay? Why do y'all sound so far
That might
away?
not be Netflix that blurred it out. That might be WWE that's blurring it out now, though.
They need to stop because see, I thought everything was going to change. They're going to be able to do everything they wanted, but apparently,
Yo, talk. Oh, you're probably not even here. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me do this. Mm, which one is it called again?
It's crazy because I believe Netflix gave them as long as they want.
Dang it.
yeah, I want to slap them.
that was one of the agreements Netflix said they can go as long as
Oh,
they want because.
there you are. Yo,
Hey, what's up, Bing?
yo, what's good, bro? Yeah, I was just talking about you.
That's good. I got one more appointment, and then they're gonna sit there. I'll find out if my cancer's gone into remission.
Yo, are you so I'm hoping that you're gonna be good, bro.
Oh, it's good. Like I've been all the treatments have been going through real fine. Like they put me up in a hotel in December to get stem cells out of my blood. They put me in a hotel for 5 days. They got everything they needed the first day I was there. So me and my mom just stayed in the hotel for an extra 2 days.
Damn.
You
Just
got
they put us in a hotel just so we didn't have to drive from Waterbury up to Yale like early in the morning for like a couple of days.
Damn,
That
bro.
was it.
How was your
I'm
mom?
staying positive, man. Like I'm just like gotta worry about my daughter. I don't think the cancer thing is not a big deal. Oh, it's multiple myeloma, but it's I feel like it's something I have to go through with everything that I went through in the past, like trying to hurt myself
Yeah.
and then finding God and stuff. I was like, God is just like, you know what? If you really want to be with me, I gotta test you to make sure you're not gonna try to pull this bullshit again. So
Yo, I'm about to wake up my family laughing. You can't be telling me that real quick.
God is like, you want to live? Good. I'm gonna make you sick. Show me that you want to live, and that's pretty much what's going. That's pretty much how I'm looking at it. Like I'm just put a real positive spin on it, like because it could have
Yeah.
been a lot
Oh,
worse.
there's a bot right there. I can already tell by the name.
Chloe Williams, are you okay? Hey, hold on, real quick.
Hey
Breezy.
man, you need some work done? How's your day?
Breezy, do me a favor. Can you listen to the can you listen to this to make sure that it like the sound is good?
Hold on.
I thought Breezy was Brian at first, because when he was talking
Nah,
about wrestling with you in
nah,
the
nah,
chat, I
nah.
was like, that's probably Brian.
When Brian comes in here, he's
I thought
that
Breezy
ninja.
was Brian at first when he was talking about.
I just want to make sure it sounds decent. We're good. Okay, okay, all right. You a real one. I'm not. Listen, I'm
Waterbury, or he's out of Waterbury too.
no man. He's still in Waterbury. He's still in Waterbury. Yo, I I just listen. I really hope. I really hope, and I pray for the best for you, bro. Like real talk. Like me and you, we go way back. We go way, way, way back. Um,
Yeah.
and I just want to make sure that you're gonna be. You gotta take care of yourself. I want to make sure that because you can't wish for the best for your child unless you're there. You got to make sure that you're good so you can be there. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with me and
Yeah.
my kid. Like it's you got to I got to take care of myself so I don't do real stupid stuff. I got to be careful what I put in my body when I eat and all this other stuff because like I don't want to get cancer again. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
so so I hate that we both have to be brothers in this. Um yeah, it sucks that we have to be brothers in this, man. It really does. Because
The
at the end of
worst
the
part about it was my ability to walk.
yeah,
またお声掛けください。
yeah,
That's what
man.
just everything. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Nah, bro, it's all good. It's all good, bro. It's all good.
That's what that's what led me to fucking go to the doctor is because I started losing my ability to walk. I thought maybe it was just because I fell at a pool and they gave me muscle relaxers and I was like my body must be taking a bad response to the muscle relaxers. Then I had like my appointment with my doctor. She was doing blood work and she was like, I need you to go to the ER because your blood work is something is weird compared to last time you took blood work. And when I went there, the doctor was just like, yeah, they had me in the ER from like early in the morning until like 8 o'clock at night. He told me at like 8 o'clock at night what was going on.
Damn.
I'm pretty much going through this whole thing by myself. Like I have my family like helping me out, like my sister is letting me stay with her, and my mom goes to appointments, but I do everything on my own pretty much.
You've been through so much, bro.
Oh
You've
my
been
God, like the shit that Julie put me through was nothing compared to what my wife did.
Oh, bro, listen. I I I never asked, bro. I never asked, man. I never
I
ever.
just,
I never wanted to ask. You feel me? Because I didn't want to like.
it's, it's good though. Like, nah, because it's just like, I'm good.
Um, let's play, bro. Invite me.
Just messed me up mentally. Like, I don't even look at females the same way anymore. Like, I just,
You need to not think that way, and you know why.
nah,
You need to
I'll
know.
just,
You know why. You gotta let go of all that stuff. You
I'll
gotta
be
let.
by myself.
I
Lord
get
will send
that.
me somebody when I'm ready.
Listen, I get that. Just don't be thinking negative on the opposite sex like that. Honestly,
Oh no, I'm
everybody
not
see.
thinking negative on it. It's nothing
You
negative. It's
can you
more of
can
like
make
a
jokes. You can make jokes and stuff. I'm just saying it's just it
just
for
it's
your
just something
benefit.
I can't let myself be vulnerable to a female is what I'm trying to say. Like I can't
I hear you.
something is messed up with me where I can't give my feelings to a female anymore.
I feel you. I do. I feel you. I've been there.
Y'all ever heard that song "To Be a Man" by Dax?
I like Dex.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that song.
I recently just discovered him, and that song, man, that shit had me fucking bawling.
Dude, relationships are not easy. You know what I mean? Like you, do, especially if you're in a relationship. Like I feel bad for Angel because he was in a situation where it looked hunky dory from a specific spot. You know what I mean? But like you can tell, you can tell when shit ain't right. You could just tell. Like you can really tell. And
She
I
wasn't saying anything. The problem.
I bet, man. I
She
bet.
was letting me believe everything was okay when it wasn't.
So I mean, these things happen when you get into relationships, bro. Like it's crazy. Like it's the whole like you growing together, growing apart thing. It's a whole bunch of stuff. Like it's a lot, man. Like it's you don't want to put nothing on you don't want to put nothing on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to. Oh well, this person did this and this and this. I don't want to do that. But like what I will say is, you have people who you think are genuine, and sometimes they were genuine for a season, and then like you know people change, they switch up, and you just pray to God that you freaking switch up with them when, especially depending on where they are in their life. I met my wife when we were 30, so like 29, like late 20s. I felt like that was like a good time. Like if I'm gonna find somebody to really be with, then that person kind of in the same boat as I am. And I was like, I want to find someone who got no kids. I, I went down this whole list and stuff. They gotta be, we all got a little list. But like, I was like, listen, I'm in a position in my life where I wanna settle down for real. So I gotta take this stuff serious, even though I wasn't at the same time. Like, Angel knows I was misbehaving for a while.
I,
um,
like, I was I was just thinking about some of the crazy shit we did at GameStop. Like when I made Dan, I told Dan he had to hold my pocket to leave the store.
he was a crazy ass dude.
He
So
was terrified. I was like, dude, I was just joking. I didn't realize how terrified he was until Mike came and talked to me.
yo, it's funny that whole crew of GameStop when we was working there, bro. Those were the days. I saw a video today that got me real nostalgic, bro. It was I'm gonna post it on Twitter tomorrow. I saw it with the download. It's like these dudes getting hyped for like it's like a midnight release, right? For Halo 3. Sick. It's sick. It's real sick. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like, it brings me back to a better time in gaming. Not that
My
gaming.
last midnight release was Black Ops.
Oh, we did that too, right, Angel? We did that one too.
Yeah, I was just talking to somebody, and they were like, the PS5, this era of gaming offered nothing new to gaming. Everything that we got on the PS5 has just been remakes of older games. Those have been
Yeah,
the biggest things. And like
I was telling.
PlayStation 4, like so many things came out like that revolutionized gaming during that, the PlayStation 3 era, the PlayStation 2 era. It's just like PS5 didn't do anything. They didn't offer better graphics, nothing really.
But what I will say, one of my favorite times in gaming is when me and you was playing hard body on Xbox. We were on 360 like every day. I said on the stream earlier, I was like, yo, I don't think there's anyone that I played online more with than you. I think I played online with you more than any other person ever. Like I
Yeah,
mean,
and you know
yeah.
what's funny is I'm still friends with Alan. Me and Alan are playing the game every day. Me, Alan, and his wife.
See, I need to. I have yo. I gotta. I need his. I need his PSN.
I'll give it to you. I could also give you his Discord because his is Onyx Gavel.
Word.
Yeah,
That's
because
what's
he
up.
doesn't go by Onyx Hammer anymore. His gamer tag is
Mm.
Babraham Lincoln. But
See, yo,
yeah,
Alan's
like me and
my guy,
he I
bro.
got we were talking the other day, and I was like Alvin's on. He was like, oh, how's he doing? So he remembers you, and he's always. I'm like, man, I was like, I haven't talked to him in so long, but like him and his wife, they're the ones that helped me get through my divorce and through my cancer. Like they're the ones who are with me the most through everything.
I'm glad, bro. I'm glad. I'm glad Alan was there for you, bro.
I am too. Like I think I thank him all. I let him know all the time. I'm so thankful that I have him and his wife.
He's a
'Cause,
good. He's a good dude.
yeah, he lives in Baltimore now.
Does he?
Uh, sorry.
Lawyer.
He's a Steelers fan. Don't mind him.
Roll Tide.
This guy.
I was
Um.
uh, I was talking to a customer today. We were talking about remakes and shit, and I was like, why can't no one remake Scarface: The World Is Yours for me? Just for me, just please.
Dude, I was like, why has that game not been remade? That was like the funnest game.
Stupid license, probably.
If you're gonna make a game about selling drugs, you gotta go with that game.
Yeah.
That
For
game.
real. For real.
That's all me and my cousin did was do work. Same thing with like the one of the mafia, not mafia, the Godfather games. We just went and beat up Barzini's people all the time and fucked with their businesses. That's all we
Oh, I
did.
haven't heard that name in a long time. You just brought back memories.
Yo, I tell people, I was telling people, I was like, yo, my boy Angel is an actual gamer like me. Like we're like gamers. Like this,
Dude,
this ain't a
when
game.
Let
when
me tell you
GTA
something.
comes out, if I can make the guy character look like Tony Montana, I'm gonna fucking do it.
I don't know
Cause
if you
we're
can
in
change
Miami.
dudes.
It's the perfect place.
I don't know if you can change. I don't know if you can change dudes' appearance. I don't know. I don't know. I don't
Well,
know.
for
I
the
know.
online, you can.
Oh well, yeah,
You can
obviously.
change you could change Lucia's appearance. You should be able to do him too.
That's true. That's true. That's
Lucia,
I'm
true.
that's
looking
the
at
only reason I'm buying it too. Is whew.
I'm looking at people's characters, and I'm like, am I the only character that actually cosplays? Everybody looks like they just wearing like the regular outfits. I got my dude looking like Van Helsing with dreadlocks.
And Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I picked like the outfit they give you at the very beginning to start off with. I put that outfit on, but I put the girl top on so that way it has like the fur collar, and then the bottom part from the dude, so it looks like I'm wearing a trench coat. I made it black, and then I have like there's like battle armor, and I put like the female part of the battle armor. My guy actually looks like Jack Sparrow. It's funny now I'm
That's
looking at
fun.
him. It looks like
I'm
Jake,
using a girl someone made. I
that boy
downloaded the character to Ada Wong.
I seen somebody with Kratos yesterday. I don't usually go into public lobbies. Me and Alan have like a squad lobby that we go into, and we just environmental link and what's your name link?
I got a
Just
Keanu Reeves character.
See, it's just me when I was younger with a fro. That's it. It's just me when I was young. I always, when it comes to this game, it's just Puerto Rican dude with a fro. That's all it
Puerto Rican Xavier Woods.
is.
I'm mad because one of the games, I think it was Worlds, had my hair like how my hair was like long and bushy, like it is in the picture in the thing.
Yeah.
And then this one doesn't. That's the hair I want. I put my hair like that in Vanguard. I had to change it. I was like, I gotta change it. The hair is too floppy.
That's funny.
But most games, I make my hair like that. This is like, this Monster Hunter doesn't have it, but maybe they'll put it like in a later patch where you gotta pay for it or something.
Of course, you know it will be the thing. You
So
know this.
I did have like the braided like or the small dreadlocks with the ponytail, but I'm like every black character I see in the game, like people have used that. So I was like, I'm just gonna switch to dreadlocks.
Make sure you got some stinger stuff for when he grabs you. You can shoot him in the eye. He'll let you go.
Oh, I know you could. I mean,
If you want to play a game that makes you and takes you back to like old school, even though it's like the remake of it, is the Mafia Definitive Edition.
you know, I never played that game.
It's mission to mission to mission. There's no bullshit in between.
Yeah, and I hate how much people hate on
games.
the third one. I liked all three of them. The second one is my favorite one, but I liked all three of them.
Dude, Lincoln Clay is such a fucking badass. If you can get past the repetitiveness of 3, he is the GOAT.
The only thing I know about 3 is you can do some funny shit with a shotgun. That's all I know is that.
Yeah, shotgun's king.
You know,
You
I've
can
never
play like Gears of War.
I played through that game and like I pretty much like always have a silenced pistol. I'm like I just like go through and just kill everybody. I'm like Lincoln is special forces. I'm not even gonna waste my time going in loud. I'm just gonna sneak kill everybody.
I still think he's Joe's fucking son.
I think he is Joe's son. I think one of the DLCs led to that, like something like the mom
See, I gotta go back and do the DLC.
was with Joe. There's something like they were hinting at it, like Joe is his father.
Joe
If
Barbaro.
if anybody would know, it's Angel.
Because I'm remembering like a thing where it's like Joe was like, I didn't even know I had a son, and Joe was coming back to like help him. I don't.
Yeah, I can't wait for Old Country. That's the time where I love, because it's gonna make me feel like I'm in Godfather 2.
I've only seen one video for Old Country. I was like, I'm gonna wait for the
thing.
game to come out because if it looks like if it plays like the second one, I would be happy. Like I really like the second one a lot.
I want to have knife fight.
I just like Vito, I guess. Vito was always my go-to guy in the third game too. I was like, nah, Vito is the man. Fuck everybody else.
You remember that dude that he worked for and that apparently killed his father? And when you walk in, he's like, "What the fuck?" I can't remember his name, but he's the fucking dude that runs the docks. He's like, I love that accent, the way to do. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Talking about Derek, the big enforcer guy. Yeah, it was Derek.
What the fuck?
Like, go down there and get the guys to pay who ain't paid.
See, that shit, I love when they do that. I want to go extort somebody. You do something right. Give me the money now. I'll come back in a week and you make sure you don't have a job, huh?
Are you doing the events and stuff too, Alvin?
Bro, I'm not there yet. I'm still doing low rank.
I think they're doing it too early because I can't even do anything. Like I'm
already done with the game. I'm already done. I'm in end game right now. I've got every monster beat up.
I don't think I'm intimidated no more ever since I killed that alpha, the Shagama. Yeah, that's a 15-minute fight I did.
That's what's up.
Why I hate public lobbies, because everybody keeps spamming their little stupid pictures.
That's all they do.
The only reason I came to a public lobby is because there was nobody on my friends list who was doing anything, and I was like, let me see if I can get people to help me do Akvald and Gore Magala.
This shit's making me want to go back and try to play World
World?
and Ride.
World especially.
Is it as complicated as this when it
It's the
first
same.
starts?
No, it's the same thing. The only difference is that you have to go to the monster yourself. But that's it. That's the only. The only. I mean, there's. It's not as beautiful as this, but in some places it actually is.
Look, we were talking about that, and then we were like, they were like the maps in World were so much bigger compared to this, and I'm like, no, they
No,
weren't.
no, they
The
weren't.
maps in World are more vertical,
Yes,
so it comes
100%.
off as bigger. These maps are about the same.
Yes, yes, you are right, sir.
I didn't get Chun-Li, the Chun-Li handler skin for World.
I know I got a lot of
Um,
stuff for World.
that big.
Hold on.
I named my secret, or however the fuck you say them things, names Leon, since I'm playing as Ada.
That's what's up.
My sacred's name is Seraph.
Is it?
Yeah, I named him after the Asian dude from The Matrix.
You need to
See,
heal yourself.
or maybe I just go in and I say, screw it, let's go.
Hey, I just noticed something. Aren't you supposed to be naked on here?
This is Monster Hunter. I don't do that in this game. I do this in Souls games, sir.
I would have really liked to see you play Elden Rings.
Oh, I got busy, bro. It's all documented online. A lot of my boss
I know.
battles.
I seen you said something about Twitch and the thing.
But I like, it's all like I put it all on my Twitter. My Twitter has my whole history of me playing that. I wanted that on purpose. It has my entire history, bro. And it's like I have a lot of my boss battles there. I didn't start streaming until like super recent, you know. Um, I didn't get into it until recently, and people are just like, dude, the whole time like I'm playing these Souls games and I'm posting stuff online, people are just like, can you like start streaming? Stream your shit. Because like the way that I would post is like I would post whole fights and I would make like jokes and stuff online and how I play the games and how I play super goofy and I do the goofiest shit to kill like the hardest enemies and and yeah, freaking people wanted me to freaking wanted me to stream, and I just took forever to do it. I started really when I started playing Black Myth Wukong. So like all of my Black Myth Wukong is on Twitch. Um
I got my ass whooped in that damn game.
yeah.
I
I
could not. I can't beat that tiger.
you still there? You still at the tiger?
I haven't played it in so long, but yeah, after I got to the tiger, like he was the, like that was the first game that I got to the point where I was like, you know what, I just can't do it. I got to take a break, and I just stopped playing it for a while. New stuff came out,
I mean
but see,
the tiger is
I
mad
didn't pay
hard.
attention to Black Myth Wukong what it was supposed to be when it came out. I thought it was going to be like a Souls game, and when it was just a boss rush, I was like, oh, I'm not going to like this, and I ended up falling
It's
in love with that game.
it's not it's a Souls like it's not the game. The differences with that game is the big thing with Souls games is the level design of a Souls game that makes it intricate like a spider and all comes together. But Black Myth Wukong isn't that, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not a Souls like in every other aspect. It
It's a
is like
game of its own kind, and it's good. Like it's a good. The way they did the game, they did the game perfect.
it's very God of War and very Souls. It's like a combination of Souls and God of War.
Yeah.
And you know what? And most I shouldn't even say Souls. I would say Sekiro. It's very Sekiro and God of War. That's what that
You know
game
what?
is.
That's a better example than being like a Souls game, because it's like Sekiro doesn't feel like it's a Souls game.
It isn't, but it is. You know what I mean? Like it's that's the
Sekiro was the first game where I was like, I gotta get good. I gotta practice my fucking blocking, yo. There's no way I'm getting through this game.
I love that game. Freaking got busy in that game too.
Sekiro was the first game that made me feel accomplished by beating somebody. When I beat that dude in that tower, the lightning dude, when I finally beat him, I was like, oh my God. Like I felt like such an accomplishment. Like no other boss in that game felt that way. Like the gorilla, the great ape, didn't even feel that good. Like that one that took me forever to beat too.
I love the graded fight.
Let me tell you something about Genichiro.
That's who he's talking about, by the way. He's talking about Genichiro.
What made me mad. It was always that catching the lightning in the air. I would catch the lightning and I was never able to throw it back at him. And then once
Me
I
and
got
that
it,
motherfucker has had a 7-year rivalry, and I finally put his ass down.
It's so
I do not want to fight him again. I know it's coming.
I don't think he's the hardest boss in that game. The hardest boss is your father the second time. And when he's in his prime.
Motherfucker don't even look Japanese.
I think that's who I'm fighting right now. Like I'm at the part where you fight the father in the tower, and that's where I stopped playing Sekiro.
Hey! What?
I'm listening.
Yo, I went fucking mouthing off fucking. I didn't say a bunch of nut. I had something written down what I was gonna say as soon as I stabbed Genichiro, and I just went into a whole tangent of saying absolutely nothing because I was so excited. I was like, I ain't trying to make fun of Japanese people here. I swear.
I am. I'm very racist. Alan knows.
Oh, so I can come out and say I don't like.
I'm really not. I just say that like I discriminate against
I
all
already
races.
know about what I don't like. By the way,
Gotta get this
It's all-
motherfucker's neck on.
Be nice.
I'm being nice.
He's talking to both of us. He was like, y'all
Both
better
of
be
y'all
nice.
motherfuckers need to be nice. Both of y'all say crazy ass shit. Angel been saying crazy ass shit since he used to do I forget. He used to do what? Oh my god, I can't.
What the voices?
Yo, the crazy ass voices.
Bill Clinton.
The,
Bill Clinton talking about getting head in the Oval Office. I tell you what, that girl sucked me like a Kool-Aid pickle.
see, look who's gonna get me canceled.
I could do Donald Trump right now.
Don't you dare.
Donald Trump is like, hey, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go into recession because I put tariffs.
For anyone watching, make sure you subscribe and follow Bing. He's a great guy, very good, very respectful.
Oh my gosh. Yo, I was telling Breezy about the time you fell asleep. When you were doing Xbox Live and you were snoring.
All the time. I don't care. Alan too. I remember Alan fell asleep. Me and Alan's wife, and she was like, Alan fell asleep. I was like, how can you tell? And then we just heard. She was like, I'm gonna go cut his microphone off. I was like, just leave him in there sleeping. It's okay. We'll make fun of him about it tomorrow.
It's so funny. I'm gonna say what up to him. Friend him definitely.
Are you streaming right now or something where they can hear me talking?
Yeah, you talking shit on Twitch?
Oh, you gotta let me know. I'd be more respectful. I could have been saying some wild stuff, man. I could have.
I didn't know that was on Twitch. I posted on my thing when I'm gonna be on there.
You know, I don't read.
It has music and all that. Like it's all.
Come on, Nick. I'm 46 years old. I stopped reading back in my 30s, bro. I'm just messing around.
Oh man.
I watch my anime dub, son.
I'm about to do two more missions. I have a feeling I gotta fight this dude again, the Black Flame. I have you know what my problem is that Angel, I'm doing all the side missions just to do them. I know I don't need to, but I'm just
do them. Because it'll help you out when you get to high level, because some of the quests give you things and open up other stuff for you. So
I wish I could tell my Palico to go like suicide bomber on somebody.
That'd be sick. So right now, I just beat the Black Flame, right? And oh, I gotta appraise all items. And I'm gonna play until I'll play for like the next 20, 30 minutes, right? If I do 3 hours until Friday, Saturday, do you think I'll get the game beaten?
Um,
I just want to get to HR10.
Who's the final boss?
you just got done fighting New Udra, you said? The Black Flame.
Yeah.
You are. I don't want to tell you how many monsters you have left, but you have a decent. You don't have that many
Okay.
before you're done with low rank.
Is Rathian in this game?
Um, almost to them.
For real?
There's. You're not too. Do you want me to just tell you?
No, don't tell me. Just allude to
See,
it.
it's hard to explain. It's Rathian is in the game, but there's also a subspecies for it, I should say.
Oh, okay. I got you.
いや皆さんの行動力あってたよ
So, but the majority of the monsters in this game are first time monsters. Like out of all the number there is, 18 of them are all new monsters that were just made for this game
Yeah, I
or
noticed that.
introduced. One you just got done fighting. When I seen that one on like one of the trailers, I was like, I can't wait to fight that monster. I wanted to fight him so bad.
It was a very fun fight. So that's why I'm like, I definitely want to do this again. But when I was
Man,
The
that
playing,
majority,
Alpha Agama fight had me fucking hyped.
the majority of the monsters in this game to me like were fun to fight. Like I don't have any complaints. There's not like there's only one monster like I don't like fighting, and I didn't like fighting him in a different game either.
who? Oh, you're not gonna say?
Not unless you want me to.
No. Stay quiet.
The Rock.
If it's a
There's
reveal,
no
you can say.
there's no yeah, it's just a monster they add after you get like later on in the game.
Cool.
But all the monsters like I had fun fighting. Like my favorite one to fight is Lala Barina though. The way it moves is just so weird and creepy.
It is. Wait, La Barina, did I fight that one?
Yes, you did. It's one of the first couple of monsters you fight, like the spider in the forest.
Oh, that
With
was
the,
it.
with
Where you get
the
all the
power.
Scarlet Rot.
Yes, the one that does Scarlet Rot. It does look exactly like Scarlet Rot.
That
I was
one, like
scared to step in it.
that's actually my favorite swords in the game. Like I use long sword and shield, and those are like my default weapons.
I I'm hammer, but I'm also switch axe, and I'm just messing around with hunting horn a little bit. But I'm not gonna use hunting horn until I really start doing like multiplayer and I start playing with y'all and start going
Switch
live.
axe is how I started, and then like this is the first game where switch axe it just felt kind of clunky to me. Like it just felt weird to me in this one.
Because you got to use
I'm a
focus
demon.
mode. You have to use focus mode a lot with it. I've noticed. You have to like because the way that you wanna the thing is that you wanna switch to axe mode a lot because when you switch to axe mode when and you do your roll you go a little bit further like you travel more distance so in in Monster Hunter World you want it to play in sword mode and you want it to move in sword mode versus moving in axe mode and this game is reversed so that's why it feels different because you're doing more of your
That's
movements with your axe
that's the way
instead.
it's always been in all the original. World was the first one they made the sword mode more mobile, which
Yeah,
was the opposite because and Rise, like I use switch axe and Rise, and I got used to it. Like so, it's just like
I never touched it in Rise, so I didn't. Was it good?
I liked it. It was different, and I bought it when it was on sale. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it out. It's on sale for a decent price, and then I bought the Sunbreak at for like $10 um a few months before this came out, and I just played that up until this came out.
I didn't do Sunbreak. I did not. You know what ended up happening? Are y'all still there? The mic
Yeah, I'm
just
still
bounced.
here.
Oh, mic just bounced. Um, I did not cop Sunbreak
それは
because
悪くないね
I felt like that game when it first came out. I was playing it on the Switch. I was having a lot of fun with it, etc.
それこ
Um,
そが
but I wasn't bringing my Switch around with me
こ
the
れ
way
で
I was
毎日
bringing it
芝生
previously. It was more like I left it at home because like when Lisa came home or Joy came home to play, so I was like, I'm not bringing this thing with me to work or whatever to play or whatnot during breaks. Um, so then like I kind of like lost
砂浜
touch
の
with the
ベースが
game,
私たちも
but it was a lot of fun when I played it. But then I ended up getting it on PC, and I was actually really playing it on my Steam Deck at work, and then I fucking dropped my Steam Deck like a fucking asshole, and I gotta fix my Steam Deck. My right trigger is busted, and I just gotta basically put a new right trigger in, and the spring basically came loose from it, and I was like, fuck. I'm like, this sucks, because I was really getting in there with freaking Rise. Yo, what do you have right now? Like, do you have just the PS5?
I have PS5 and I have like the Switch portable.
Okay.
I don't have any games for. I sold the games to buy a headset when my Turtle Beach broke, and I had to buy an emergency headset.
Damn.
So I had Twilight. I had like I had the Zelda game, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I had
まああんたにあったの
another game, and they both traded in for like the exact amount I needed. And the guy at GameStop actually gave me like a $10 gift card to buy something else.
Which GameStop you going to?
よいろいろと
I'm going to the one that's in the right near the like where the Walmart Plaza is, across the
いい
street
か
from
な
it.
ハンター
Oh,
と
the one that's on
みんなのおかげだよ
the one that's on
いや
Wilker
Well,
本
Road?
当にマキの気
ところで
yeah,
で
because
も
I live right up the street from Wilkett
Where?
Projects,
Which one?
bad ones.
The
I'm trying to
Carabetta?
think of the name of the street.
The
I
Carabetta?
I, I want to I want to say Hill Street, but it's not Hill Street. It's like the top of that hill, like you know in
Oh, I
Walmart.
know where you're at. You're talking. Mm, why can't I think
I'm
of
trying
it?
to think of the name of the projects up here.
Isn't it Long Hill? No, it ain't Long Hill.
Yes,
Is it Long
Long
Hill?
Hill.
See, it's been
Yes,
some. It's been long. So you're in Long Hill right now?
yeah.
Damn. With your mama?
No, I'm with my sister. My mom is on. My mom's house burned down 2 weeks ago.
Damn, bro.
She just moved into a new place, and I think it's on Ward Street or around that area.
Wait, where's Ward Street?
I have no clue. I haven't seen her new apartment yet. It's crazy. The day her house burned down, I
Jesus.
got sent to the emergency room. I had to spend like 3 days in the hospital because I got pneumonia.
Oh my God, bro. You. I want to pray for you before we get off this. We get off this thing. I'm being dead ass. You like you gonna
It's
pray
okay. You
during
can pray for me.
you gonna
I'd
pray
love it.
during you gonna pray during your stream? Absolutely, absolutely. Nah, 100%, bro. Damn, man. I'm bad for getting out of touch, bro, for so long.
さて
Being a family man is
Nah,
not easy, bro.
life
Being a
goes
family,
on and things happen.
being
It's
a family
easier when
man.
you can see people every day. When once like the person is not there with you, it's a lot harder to keep in touch with them.
Well, when you ended up moving
New York.
um, well, you was up in Buffalo, right?
さてどうしようか
Wasn't you up in Buffalo?
Yeah, it was up. I was up in Buffalo, like
When
right near the Canadian border.
when you moved to Buffalo, it's like it's when I got out of touch. Oh, hold on, what is
Things
this?
started happening, didn't it? Like stuff started happening with your family, and you moved away, like with your grandmother and your grandfather and stuff, and you ended up moving away.
So, I got married, and then my grandfather, he died a month after he died a month after I got married, which really sucked.
こっちの準
Um,
備はできてるよさてと完
and
璧
and then I was taking care of my grandmoms for a bit while we're just getting I'm just getting into hubby mode. You know what I'm saying? And and then and then and then after that had the kid, and then my grandmother ended up being diagnosed with dementia, and I was basically taking care of her for the most part, um that entire time. It's a lot of stuff that is this some of this stuff that I want to talk to you about can't happen on stream. If you catch my drift. um but I'll
That's why I said,
nah, but
like,
I
see
don't
if
care.
talk.
I don't I don't care if we talk on stream. I'm just letting you know. Like there's some stuff I'm like, I can't. I won't say that shit out loud. There's some shit I'm just like, no, we're gonna have to wait on that one. I'll tell you. I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up tomorrow and let you know. Um, but yeah, it's just the whole situation of which I was I was I had to take care of a lot more than I wanted to, and it was me and wifey relationship wasn't doing great. um and then it was like, yo, let's bounce. Like my wife had an opportunity to um do an externship down here, and I was like, well, that's cool, but you know are you sure you can go down and be okay with being away from joy for that long? Because me, I'm good. Like if she wants to bounce for like do her thing for a little bit, I'm chilling. You know what I mean? Um, but I was like, yo, do you want to like leave a baby for like 6 months? She was like 2 years old. Um, and then she was just like, I actually wanted to talk to you about that. I was like, what? She's like, what do you think about moving down to Florida? I was like, thinking it to myself. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I would like to, you know, absolutely, but I gotta find a job. And yo, God came through. You know what I'm saying? And got a job with the opportunity to also get my master's. So I was like, I gotta jump in. But the problem was is that we had to restart. Like, we sold everything, bro. We sold like everything. My game collection I had beforehand, gone,
Yeah.
gone, all of it gone. But it was worth it. You know what I mean? Like we moved down here, ended up just trying to like in some ways restart life, and like we we ended up better for it. Like I'm just being like way better for it. You know what I'm saying? Like um we took a chance. We took a chance. Like because some people like they don't want to take these big old chances in life when you got like a kid and you got like stability, but it worked out. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a fun ride, bro. But like at the same time, it's been tough because my grandmother was her health was getting worse and worse, and I'm taking care of her while I'm here with my uncle, and you know, I ended up. I knew that it was gonna happen, and when she had one of those them people who stay in the house, they stay in the apartment with you. I forget what they're called. They're called like the live-in nurses or whatever.
Hmm.
She had a live-in nurses, and some of them were taking advantage, and I had to like run up to Connecticut between time and time because of stuff going on, and then and then through it all, things got. Oh, I'll mess with this after. And then And then what was I gonna say? And then she died, and it was tough. And
聞いてください
ever since then, just been trying to like, cause you know how much my grandparents mean to me.
言われてみ
They're
た
fucking
Yep.
tattooed on me, you know. Um, I've been in and out of going to therapy for like the last couple of years, just trying to make life better, you know. At the same time, I'm just trying to like do good, but my main focus in my life is like joy. Ultimately, you know what I'm saying? My kid, like I wasn't supposed to have her, yo. We weren't supposed to have her. With my cancer, they told me, man, you got like a 0.2% chance of having a baby, man. The doctor said, oh, it's not in the cards. Like those were his exact words. And I remember when that happened, I went to my uncle's house, Brian, his dad. We were having a conversation about it, and it was like, damn. And my aunt was like, don't let them tell you what you can, they can, whatever. And like through it all, like, yeah, I got like joy is a miracle baby of the utmost of the highest order, So it's like I only have one kid, and I have all this, responsibility of what I mean to my family, and the fact everything that happened with my mom, So I'm like my mom. I'm like the representative of my mom. That's kind of what sucks. Um, and having to be that person in my family, it's been a ride. You know what I'm saying? So I just, you know, I've just been trying to do the best that I possibly can, but focus mostly on my kid and everything that's going on with her and her life, and trying to help her with school and all the things that kids that have like ADHD and um, other things around the spectrum. Like you wanna be there. You wanna be like super dad. And a lot of the times I am super dad, so like I don't be calling people. I should, but I don't. You know what I mean? And I know like I should reach out to people more than I do, but at times, bro, like I feel like it's easier for me to just like not get super close with a lot of people all the time because it's like I've lost too many people in my life, man. I've dealt with so much loss. It's hard to let people in again, like for real, for real. Tough.
I'm gonna let you know. Sorry to cut you off, but I gotta say this while it's on my mind, bro. Alvin, I am very, very thankful for you. I always have been. From the very first time I met you when I came into GameStop, like we were always very cool. And when I went through my problems and stuff, the fact that you were there and you came to the hospital and stuff to see me, that like always stuck with me. Um, very, very thankful for you. And I want you to know that you are a good person. And I felt like God sent you to me at a time when I needed you.
Hey, man.
I'll always be, I'll always be thankful to you. Just know that you always have a friend in me. Like honest to God, like that's the
Appreciate
way I
that.
feel about it.
I
And
appreciate
I loved meeting your family, your grandparents. You can tell like when you were around them, like how proud of you they really are, or they were. Like so, as much as you adored your grandparents, like anybody who was around you can see that they adored you too, especially your grandmother. But your grandfather, I remember his face lit up that one time. Like I don't know if you remember when he was giving me a hard time that one day.
what happened. What he do?
Oh man, like
I
he
love
was
going
just
for
like he was
things.
on me.
Yo, listen, yo, let it be known, like back in the day, people could just roll up into my crib and I only have to be there to just show up my grandparents. Like,
Like I just remember like the pay-per-views, like them looking forward, like to watch wrestling. Like they just wanted to sit there and have a family night and watch wrestling on
that's the,
pay-per-view.
that's the main reason why I still watch wrestling to this day is because of them. That's the only
Just
like I watch. Like if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be watching like that anymore. But like when I watch it, it's like they're written. You know what I'm saying? Like it really feel like they're written when I watch it. I'm glad you really
remember us.
appreciated those times we did like mad people
I
at the
feel like
crib.
I appreciate all the times that we goofed off at like GameStop. Like we were like, that was just
We,
like such a fun time at GameStop.
yo, I tell people GameStop 384 will go down as the greatest GameStop crew of all time.
And it's crazy that they closed down that store and not the other one when you had like that store had better sales and everything, less complaints and everything than the other store.
Because we were nothing but a bunch of savages in that damn store. Yo, those swings. Yo, tell people how loud I was, bro. Let people know how loud I was.
Bro, we
Let people know, bro. Be coming into work all hungover, drinking at the job. Me and Urbanski was going in that one time. Were you there that day that me and Urbanski went in?
who was Urbanski? That was the other Puerto Rican kid with the glasses, right?
Nah, that was
That's his,
Mark. It's Mark.
okay.
Urbanski was the other SGA.
I remember Esco. I remember Dan.
Flanagan.
I remember what's his name? Jay.
Yep.
Uh, I remember
Remember Ronald
there was
Lebo?
another
Every time
there
he
was a
came,
there
every
was
time,
another Hispanic kid there who was going to college, but he always talked junk to everybody, and he got me real mad one day, the first day I met him, and I wanted to fight him in the store.
oh, Alex?
Alex, I
Yeah,
had just got back from working at the chocolate factory, and I had a horrible night, and my ponytail was all messed up, and he was just talking shit. I was like, "Yo, shut the fuck up, man."
pretty sure it was Alex. It sounds like Alex.
I think it was Alex. And then when I started working there, I really liked him because he made me laugh so much.
Cause
He was
yo,
like, "My bad. I didn't mean to make you mad. It's just that's just who I am." I was like, "Yo, shut up."
he would just he's a good dude, yo. He has a family and everything too. He's like I think he's a if I'm not mistaken, I think he's like an anesthesiologist or something. That dude went to UConn.
That's that's actually what I'm trying to go back to school to start working towards. Like I'm taking a phlebotomy class. I
Thank you,
signed up
Breezy.
for it. I signed up for it at at Naugatuck. Then I lost my ability to walk, so I had to pass on it. Now I'm waiting until I can get better and I can start going back. I want to
Dude,
do phlebotomy. Then I want to take classes to do anesthesiology.
that's wonderful. Do it, man. Never too late. And you got
Phlebotomy
kids.
thing is Yeah, the phlebotomy thing is because I can take that anywhere in the U.S. So I want to move back up closer to my daughter. I don't like my ex-wife, the way she's raising her. Like she's not making her sure she goes to school every day. And it's just like the one thing I said to her, I was like, all I want my daughter to do is graduate. I don't, and not get pregnant before she's 21 years old. And it's like the way my wife is, or ex-wife is raising her, it looks like that's where she's headed towards.
Damn.
Not graduating and gonna end up pregnant because her mom is like thinks it's cute that a 9-year-old think like wants to have a boyfriend. And I'm like, nah, that's not cool.
Yeah, no.
Not with how fast kids are moving now. Let her
Yeah,
focus on.
we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that here either. No. I'm the only man in my child's side of all that.
People could be like, oh, if it was your son, would you feel the same way? Yes, yes, I would feel the same way if it was a son too. I don't think kids that young should be worrying about boyfriends and girlfriends right now.
Listen, if anybody says that to you, that person can go F off. There's not, your kid is your kid. They don't have to be sitting there having a debate with you about how you raise your, how you want your kid raised. See, the problem is, yo, we live in a time where everybody wants to debate everything. It's like, yo, my guy, this is my life. After your debate, I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do me. You can't run my life, bro. You don't know, you don't walk in my shoes. I hate when people do that crap.
Motherfuckers don't give me a fucking nose bone for this stupid fucking monster. make a build, and the last thing I need is the helmet from this one monster, and that one piece they will not give me. 4 times fighting it.
Oh, I remember that. Don't worry, I'll be dealing with that soon enough.
See
I'm like
how I get that.
not paying attention to this fight.
Who are you fighting right now?
I'm refighting the new Udra.
Oh, you just fighting it over again?
Yeah, I love doing that.
You can tell me, I'll join in with you.
I'm
You want to just do it on your own? I understand that too.
well, I'm close to the end, so I should have hit you up earlier about to doing this. Come on.
That's
There
why.
you go. You getting zapped.
So I got to make sure I break the head to get this piece, but
This is a very like a lot of these fights are like a visual like beauty.
I like how some of the monsters, like the way they roar, their roar is very unique.
Yeah, I agree. I love the way they move. I actually kind of like getting fainted now. Like usually I don't care, but I'd be like, oh, don't get carded. I'm like, you know what, yo? If I'm not paying 100% attention, I don't care. I'm just
Dude,
trying
I
to get
get
it.
carded so easily. Like some of these monsters hit so fucking hard.
That's good.
These people are like, yo, this game is too easy. I'm like, what game are you playing? I was like,
Well,
it's
it's
not hard,
usually
but it's like it's a decent challenge for me, some of these monsters. And I'm like, what are y'all talking about? This game is too easy.
you know the problem is that a lot of the time, what I do to get carded is I'm just swinging. I'm not even like I'm not reading how the monster does any of the moves. I'm not being careful with one hit here, run away, one hit there, run away. So have a strategy. My strategy is punched in the face, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
eh.
See, that's what I realized during Rise when I was playing Rise. That this game is like it's like playing like a Dark Souls game. You got to realize the patterns and the movements of the monsters.
Is what I love. Is what basically one of the things I love the most about Dark Souls games, just from software games in general. I love everything about them. It's just that became, yo, deadass. That became my favorite game series like ever. It just did. It just
You remember I used to always return games. I used to always bring games back that were like that. And I used to always ask, is this game like a Dark Souls style game?
yeah.
I brought back I brought back Dark Souls 2. I brought back
That
the
game
original
sucked.
Lords of the Fallen. I
That
brought
game.
back Bloodborne. I brought back Bloodborne and then ended up buying it like a month later again.
See, that's an L because you're not supposed to be giving up Bloodborne.
I didn't understand it. That's why. And then when I then I watched a video explaining like the gun is not like a gun like a normal game. The gun is like a countermeasure, and it was like explaining like oh. So then I decided to give it a try, and then
It's your parry
I ended up
button.
falling. I ended up falling in love with Bloodborne, which made me want to try out other games. So I ended up after that I bought Dark Souls 3, went through Dark Souls 3, and then like from then it just I wasn't afraid to try any of the games. I ended up getting Lords of the Fallen because it was like $5. So I'm like, I bought that game and didn't try it, and I'm gonna buy it. And I played it like that one, and it just kind of went from there.
I hated that game. You know what game is really good? That studio made that's really good. Um, damn, I can't think of the name right now. What the hell is the name? The one with the robot. Oh my god,
I know
damn.
what you're talking about. It's not a robot, but the guy with the
You get you get
power
body
armor
parts.
suit.
Yeah. It's freaking. What is it called? The Surge. The
Yeah, I was
Surge.
gonna say I know what you're talking about. I just can't think of the
The
name.
Surge. Part two is really good. The first one is I, but part two
Uh,
is where it's at.
Second one really good. I keep seeing it on sale, and I'm like, I want to
Bro,
try it, but I wasn't too into the first one, so I'm like, I don't know.
bro, the first
And
one
that's what was
sucks
holding me
compared
back
to this.
playing the
The
first one.
bro, the first one sucks compared to the second one. The second one is like really good. It's if the best, if here we go, if the best Souls like that's not a Souls game is Lies of P, then the Surge 2 is definitely the second best.
I haven't played Lies of P yet, but I've seen people streaming it
The game's
when it came out, and I was like, I want to play it, but I don't want to know anything about it. So I kind of like just cut it off, and like I see it's on sale, but every time it's on sale for a decent price, I never have the money.
so good, so freaking good, like dead serious. Oh my god, whooping his ass. Any parts that are broken? I'm actually paying attention now. They're like, oh yeah, I can do focus mode.
See, I don't want to tell you too much about the game, but this is something I'm gonna tell you that you probably already heard anyway. When you get to high rank, craft your armor, it automatically makes it available to you to play use as layered armor, which I love in this game.
Oh yeah, that's what
Hated the
yes, I do know
I
about
hated the
that.
fact that every other game made you like get like super like high into the game before you can like start crafting like certain layered armors.
Yeah, I just want layered armor. I want to have the armor that I want to look like, and I just want to change my specs. That's it.
What did which name do? Rise did it, or Sunbreak did it, where everything became layered armor, but you have to complete like the whole game first.
What level? Like HR 999 is the first?
No. Like you have to like beat the whole storyline. So you have to beat the whole Monster Hunter Rise
Oh,
and Monster Hunter Sunbreak story. Then after you do that, then it starts letting you make the layer. Everything starts to become layered armor.
oh, okay. I'm like, I was about to say, like, yo, bro, what are they doing?
I'm mad about this because the only layered armor I wanted was the pre-order armor, and I wasn't able to buy it until like release day.
It's very cool. I'll say that.
I just wanted the hat.
You'll get it eventually. You'll get it eventually.
I just wanted the hat.
You know how this game series is. They drop this shit. They'll drop this shit in like 6 months.
They'll probably drop it in April when the first expansion comes out, or when the first Mitsune comes out.
Yeah.
Because that's how it was last time. The pre-order bonus stuff came out like with the first monster, I think, or the second monster drop, which was in the summer.
And they're gonna have a lot of monster drops in this game apparently. Like they're going all like Capcom is going all in on this game for obvious reasons. Did you see that the director of the game became like the head of Capcom game development in general? That's sick. The freaking Monster Hunter team is in charge of Capcom. That's actually what should have been a thing for a long time. Basically what saved Capcom is Monster Hunter. Wow, I'm like in the corner.
I was watching a thing and they were saying that they were like Monster Hunter saved them, and the sales from Monster Hunter Wild let them, or not Wild, but from Monster Hunter Worlds, let them start going back into making new Street Fighters.
Oh, they say that game World saved them. The freaking 3DS game saved them. Like they was in trouble, bro. If it wasn't for like it may have been a world that set Capcom back on like a winning streak, and ever since then they have not missed, not once, not one time they've missed since World came out. Like, double check the release date of Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate, because that might be the only game that sucked during that time.
That's because that game did not take me for a ride.
No,
Gonna take you for a ride.
I used to whoop your ass in Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
I was just getting ready to say that. Remember that time I was like, are you good at Capcom? Are you good at Street Fighter? I was like, I'm alright. They were like, no, are you good, or are you just like your friend's good? I was like, I don't know. Then you beat me up with everybody. He's like, yeah, you just good with your friends. I was like, my man's beat me up with T-Hawk and then laughed about it. Got a double perfect with T-Hawk. That's a damn shame.
If it makes you feel any better, I've been playing those games forever.
No, like See, when
I
it
have
came to Street Fighter, I was never like one of those people who like actually sat there and learned combos and stuff. So it was strange to me like when people were playing Alpha, I didn't realize like they had put combos in the games as early as Alpha. I didn't
well,
know the game.
you were able to do combos in Super. So in Street Fighter in Super Street Fighter 2, that's when you saw that there were combos that you had like chain that there were chains. Like you would look in this on the right hand side of the screen, it'll tell you how many consecutive hits you have. So you technically get combos in Super, but like it's weird. I mean, you could obviously do combos, in in Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, those existed, especially with like especially the simple like, like jump in with roundhouse and then do a crouching medium into like a fireball or whatever,
Hunter
that
combo was the only thing I ever learned in Street Fighter.
what is it?
They call it the Hunter combo. I think it's like light punch, light kick, something like that, or light kick, light punch, heavy
Oh,
punch.
you can mix and match some.
It was like a basic starter combo. It was like one of the first combos like you would learn if you were playing Street Fighter.
Well, the basic
People
combo,
called it a Hunter.
the basic
People
Street
called
Fighter
it.
combo is the jump in roundhouse, sweep roundhouse. That is your that is the first combo anyone learns for the most part. It's like, oh, I kick you, okay. Now that I kicked you, I'm going to sweep you. Like, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's typically how it goes.
I
But
think I need to main. I think I should keep a long sword on me and then have my backup weapon be dual blades and be just the weebest player I can be.
that's a weed and a half. I got my switch axe back. I wanted my switch axe, even though I'm using hammer just now. Take all. Okay,
A
cool.
la Barina with like a freaking his sword and shield. Looks like a damn prolapsed anus is on my shield.
Stop. All right, what the heck? Do I do the next hunt, or do I go to sleep? Hmm. I'm debating. Do I
Got this
do
bug over here writhing in pain.
Man, funny.
Lala Barina is screaming. It's like a dual monster fight, and Lala Barina is one of the monsters, like a tempered Lala Barina, and it's over here screaming. Does not like this fire weapon.
Can't wait to start doing all that stuff. All right, let's do this.
There's somebody who's already Hunter rank 999.
I saw
I was like, dude, was like,
it's
I'm gonna eat, sleep, and breathe Monster Hunter.
the person has apparently what was it at the time that people saw what it was, that person had 180 hours or something, or I don't know, maybe not
106,
180.
it's like 160 something. I'm at like
Yeah,
70 something, 80 something hours right now. I'm like,
bro,
damn.
bro, I'm only at
I'm only like Hunter rank, like, I think I'm like in the 50s or 60s.
see, I can't wait to start doing all that stuff. I'm still hunter rank 4 because it starts slow. Once you
But
start
that's
getting
only also. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
oh, you don't really start getting hunter ranks until end game.
What happened is like the way the story is set up, like I was playing through the story and then like Alan would come on and I would help him. Like we'd set up a link party. So as soon as it was able to somebody can join, I would come in and assist him. And then the same thing with his wife. His wife wanted me and Alan to get a little further, and then we would come and assist her.
That's what's up.
She's like she's like a little bit past you. She's been sick for the last couple of days, but she usually only plays like she's like more of a she like likes to play Fallout 76 with her friends. She comes on with us every once in a while.
Got you.
Me and Alan are usually playing like Space Marines and Helldivers.
I was gonna say, what are you normally playing now?
You know me, I'm a PvE player, so like that's pretty much it. Helldivers, Space Marines 2, Dark Tide, was it? Is it Dark Tide?
Hmm.
Whatever the 40K one is with those people. That's just like that. That's one of them. And I just bought that Lego Skywalker Saga. It
Okay.
was on sale. I was playing Dark Space or not Dark Dead Space and Callisto Protocol.
Love that. I
Um,
freaking love Callisto Protocol.
I bought Flintlock and Steel because that game was on sale for really cheap, so I got that. I kind of like that. And then I've been playing since they gave us Veilguard for free. I've been like playing Veilguard,
Word.
which I don't think is that bad of a game, but I can see why some people didn't didn't like it. You're not into all that.
It's all that
I
what?
don't want to. I don't want to say anything on your stream and get you in trouble because oh
Okay.
my God, I you're not into like pronouns and stuff like that.
Behave yourself.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like I don't want to offend anybody. Like but that's pretty much what everybody had the problem with in that game is like stuff like that. But I heard like a lot of the dialogue is just repeated over and over again too,
That's what I heard. I heard that the
and it was
game.
like
I heard that the game itself is just boring. Like
yeah,
boring. Like
it's
somebody was like the person who I was talking to was just like, "Yo, Alvin, it's not that the pronoun stuff and all that is like bombarding your face and da 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 da." He's like for your
not the
traditionalists,
writing.
it's at the writing the right. It's when I'm glad you said that because he was like it'd be fine if
It
it was good.
wasn't for
It's not
gamers.
good. It's a shitty game. He's like he goes well, at the end of the day it's a shitty game. He's like the reason why it's a shitty game is because it's super triple A to the point where it's like really guys, you expected more
It's
from a
game is a
BioWare
straight
game.
fan service for people who don't play games.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I know for a fact if I played that game, I probably would hate myself. But it's Dragon Age, so I kind of want to own it if it costs super cheap. But if it's
No,
gonna
it's
be a
it's, it's
sorry piece of shit, I know it's on PS Plus. But you know me, I love my
yeah. I was gonna
first-party
say it's the
collection.
free game for the month, so that's the only reason I got it. Like, because I wasn't gonna pay for it. I was like, I'm not paying for it.
You know me, I have a physical game collection. But
Only reason I don't have physical games anymore is because it's it's a lot of times the games don't go on sale physically when I have money, and then the digital copies go on sale. But it's like now I went to GameStop and seen some of the prices for some of the physical games, and I'm like, I need to start buying physical games again.
yes,
They go on
yes,
sale quicker and they go cheaper than the digital games.
yes, 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 100% yes. And I'm glad you said that.
I had a game collection for the PS4, but when we got divorced, I don't know what my wife did with all my games.
She got rid of it. She sold that shit. Which kind of sucks to say.
I think she gave them to her kids and they broke them.
Damn.
They didn't, I wouldn't let the kids play them because they didn't take care of them. Like all the 360 games I had like I had maybe like 250 360 games, and like when through our marriage, like those kids like destroyed the games, and I'm like I'm not letting the kids play the games anymore. And she's like, well, I don't think it's fair that you have the games and the kids got. I was like, well, your kids want to take care of the stuff, they can play them, and the kids didn't take care of them, so I stopped them.
Fair.
Like I said, when we got divorced, all those games came up missing. And I really do think that she gave them to the kid. Well, she probably did sell them or give them away because I know she gave away the World of Warcraft cards I had. I had two World of Warcraft cards when I went up there, and she's like, "You're going to use them to meet somebody else." And I'm like, "Who am I going to meet? I'm with you."
boy.
Yeah, she was super insecure, especially of Julie. Like, she just really insecure of Julie. Like, I'm like, I'm not going back to that cheating woman. I want you to know you felt the wrath of these nunchucks because you came into my land. All right? You tell all your other monster friends, they come here. This is like Earth, and we are the Avengers. Monsters come here to die.
What's wrong with your ass? Oh, here we go. The
I
food in
am
Monster Hunter is
inevitable.
always the best.
Came here because you had to correct a mistake I made, which led you back to me. Because I am inevitable.
Really, Thanos?
Nah. Thought that whole way they did it in the MCU was doo doo.
Well, yes. Yes.
Thought the way they tried to make Tony Stark look like he wasn't a bitch ass nigga from the get go was ass. Even Robert Downey Jr. said it. He was like, Iron Man. He's like Tony Stark is a scumbag. I was like, yes, long as you know.
I mean, yes. I mean, that's very true.
They were imposed on our special little freedoms. And I said we were gonna lose. You said we'd lose together.
You know that my whole comic book collection is not here. It's actually in Connecticut right now.
Where's it at in Connecticut?
It's an aunt's house. I gotta go get it. I have to
I was
go
gonna
get
say,
it.
is it someplace safe? Because I was like, your collection was good.
Yeah.
I remember sitting in your house spending that like that. It was like a Saturday or a Sunday, and I read that whole World War Hulk comic.
Isn't it the shit? I always put people onto it. I'm like, yo,
I read
you,
World War Hulk. It's funny because I'm a big Batman fan, and you're the only other person I know who was the biggest Batman fan. You're a bigger Batman fan than me, and everybody was like, "Batman's a dick." I'm like, "Yes, that's what's great about him."
I mean, yes,
I
of
was like,
course.
Superman is a Mary Sue. He's that one kid that when you go to play the game and he's like, "Here's my ability," and well, my guy has this, and he can fly, and he has heat vision. It's like, yeah, he's a Mary Sue, bro.
I mean, it's fair. He is the Mary Sue. Like he really is.
All that power, and you can't like, I got this ring. Let me go deactivate myself and take some mixed martial arts classes so this Bruce Wayne dude don't keep beating me up.
Yo, remember that? Remember my idea that I had for a Superman comic where it was he would lose he would lose his abilities. No, that's not what it was. It was the idea that he would like learn to really fight. That the one that I told you about where okay, so
You might have, I just don't remember it.
he got his ass kicked by somebody. I forget the whole story, but he gets his ass kicked and then he goes and he learns like mixed martial arts, and he incorporates mixed martial arts into his into everything he does, which makes him even more ferocious. And then he at the end he would do a takedown to Darkseid and fucking ground and pound and punch him in the face. I had this whole thing. I had this whole thing lined up. I was like, this is a story I would like to tell because I believe Superman can do better. And yeah, my Superman video game idea is my favorite though. You basically just like, ooh, I just dealt with slowdown. Ooh, ooh, that's crazy. Ooh, the frame rate was not good there. Yo, I've been playing this game on 1080p, right? Really well. Like no big issue. Like I'm playing it like stable for the most part, 60 frames per second, 1080p, right? And right now, that shit was not 1080p. I mean, that shit was not 60 frames per second. That shit turned into like 12 for a second.
I haven't I haven't had any slowdown. I put it on like the performance mode or whatever. I haven't had any problems with it.
I just had it in this one little small tunnel area. That's it. Like, it was weird. It was random. It didn't make any sense. But it happened. It is documented, sir. The hell? I'm like going to the new area. Almost there. Do I have to go up? Let me see. Do I have to go up? Can I just go this way? This way. Nope. Ah, there we go. Let me stop real quick.
Got my sacred looking like a damn raptor.
Where am I? I'm like, wait a minute. I'm here. I need to go where? Where the heck do I have to go? Alright, you know, let me just go back to the way I was going. I was doing fine. I was doing just fine. Just gotta go around. Don't turn around. Yo,
Don't you want to see my heart breaking?
don't turn around. I can't sing that loud because Joy is literally in the next room. Oh, you son of a bitch.
How old is your daughter now?
10. Going on 17.
I know my daughter been rolling her eyes at her mom. I guess and my daughter is starting to realize what happened, and she's not being disrespectful to her mom, but she's letting her mom know that she knows what happened. Tisha was like, "You need to have a talk with your daughter." I was like, "That's not on me." I was like, "You can't get." She figured out what happened, or somebody told her what happened. She's not gonna believe your lies. Like I didn't tell her anything. I just let it go. I wasn't gonna put her in the middle of it. Somehow she found out what happened and knows the truth. She's upset with her mom that her dad isn't there anymore.
Oh boy. That's. Bro, I don't wish that on my worst enemy, bro. I'm so
She
sorry.
knows that she knows that it was her mom, her older brother, and her grandmother. She knows like
鳥の体は氷武の断崖を通り抜ける方それについて朗報だ黒い炎出現の影響か綺麗さっぱり消えているのか
それって僕が都合ですね森人の里及び
では鳥の体がそれに我々は断崖ベースキャンプではおのおの
Oh, I thought to get real. You just
my
stopped
mother.
talking out of
Oh,
nowhere.
I just because I was just got quiet. I told my mother-in-law off the other day. I was like, listen, I was like, everything y'all did, I was like, y'all can pretend like it's nothing. I was like, but you know what your daughter did. I was like, you lied for her and covered for her when she was doing wrong. I was like, and then when she went and lied to everybody about the reason that we got it and tried to put it like I was the bad guy, you went along with it. I was like, you didn't try to correct anybody. You didn't. I was like, it was all set up to make me the bad guy. In a divorce,
そのと
I was like, because nobody spoke up, y'all made it so like technically by law, I'm supposed to have supervised visitation with my daughter. Her mother doesn't her mother doesn't enforce it, but that's pretty much what she did. Like CPS lady came to the house. The
But how
CPS
does
lady
that
lied to her.
but how does that work? Because aren't you in two different states? Where is she?
No, I was in New York when this happened. I left New York because like she moved another guy into the house.
Oh my god.
Like what happened is we had a girl staying with us, and the girl was dating one of her sons. The girl cheated on like the girl was 19 and she slept with our 14-year-old.
Don't get into too
I,
much detail, sir. Be careful. We're on Twitch. Be
I
careful
don't
what you
care. Let
say.
Twitch know. Let Twitch know about how these hussies out here doing it, how they running stuff. That's their business.
I don't mean to laugh, but be careful, please. Just for
I
yourself.
know what you're
For
saying. You're
your
like, be
for
careful
your
because of,
for your sake. Don't put too much out there.
It ain't my sake. Let them say what somebody got something to say. Say what you got to say. There ain't nothing you can say about me bad that I haven't already said about myself.
No, that's not the point. The point is anything that could be used in a court of law, sir. That's what I'm saying. Be careful what you say.
里はあっちだよ。
Legality, sir.
Yeah. Oh
That's.
no, that
I
CPS lady
know.
got fired.
I know you don't care about what people think about
Not anymore. But yeah, oh, I got that CPS lady fired because she's like during the divorce, I was able to call I called the CPS office and they said I had to write a letter and I can get all the information because to me I was told that the charges were dropped. It was considered whatever they used the term they used when it was unfounded.
it. Okay.
But when I went back and looked at all the stuff that the lady said, like she was like pretty much like helping my ex lie, and so that way they can use it in the court. The only thing I wanted in a divorce, I was like, I don't care what she wants. I just want to be able to make sure that there'll be visitation with my daughter and she won't stand in the way. She was doing all this stuff threatening me, so I was like, I'm not signing the papers until I know for a fact. And I went and got a lawyer. And my lawyer was like, what needs to happen? I was like, listen, this only thing I want you to do is to make sure that I get to see my daughter and stuff like that. So we got that worked out. Then she was trying to get my daughter to call her new boyfriend dad. I told her straight up, I was like, that's just not happening. Like, you're not gonna have it where I left and then try to give my daughter to somebody else.
This is a crazy thing, bro.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how like there was something wrong with them people. You know that on Facebook, her boyfriend has my last name.
Your boy. What the heck?
He put my last name as his last name on the thing, and I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? Looking like Meatloaf from fucking Fight Club.
Oh my god.
Bob had bitch tits.
Can you
Right
stop?
on them. No, sorry, I can't.
This guy.
All right, I'll be on good behavior, Bing. I'll be on good behavior.
Oh my
You're gonna be like, I am never inviting him to another one of my streams. He's
goodness.
just too unfiltered.
This nigga is crazy.
He's 46 years old. He's still talking like he's 22.
Yeah, wild man. Ain't crazy stuff. I mean, we used to say crazy stuff back in the day. Damn. Trust me.
I think
I,
I think I was wilder back in the day. Like I said, that stuff with Dan, like I was like I thought it was just funny. Like, I told me he had to hold my pocket. He was like terrified. I was like, Mike was like, he's really terrified of you. I was like, it was just a joke. I was like, I was only joking with him. He like didn't want to work with me or anything. He was scared to work and
you wanna
everything.
laugh? You wanna laugh? Do you know what Dan does for a living now?
What?
The cop. Swear to God.
Where's he a cop at?
Florida. Somewhere in Florida. I forget where.
Yeah, Florida's a good place to be a cop because they'll hire you for like 10 years and give you retirement. When I lived in Florida, they were doing that. Like, and they were taking people like they were like, you don't even have to go to school for it. They'll put you through the academy and everything in like 15 years and you get retirement. There was a guy who was working with me at the airport. The guy was the same age as me and he was retired as I was like in my like late 20s or early 30s. He was already a retired cop and he was getting a pension for the rest of his life. And I was like, well, how do you do that? He's like, when they hired it, they needed cops so bad. They were just like cops for 10 years, 15 years, and you get retirement plus full pension.
Damn. You know that before I left Connecticut, I was waiting to hear back from getting a CEO job. We left. I got a phone call 7 months after we moved down here. Hey, we're ready to hire you. I'm like, bro, I moved, man. Like, I'm not there no more. Would have been crazy if I got that job, though. I'm actually glad I didn't stay in Connecticut. I'm not gonna lie in that regard because what I do now is a lot more fulfilling. than being a CO. If I was, and I'm not saying anything bad about CO, but what I do now is way better for me in that regard, and I, you know, get paid more. I don't want to do that job. My uncle did that job. You know, my uncle Rudy, he did that job for a long time. And damn, I see the stuff that he kills with. Being on your feet for that many years, bro. Crazy. Are you there?
Yep, I'm just listening to you talk. I'm not used to you being quiet. That's what you trying to say?
Oh yeah, I'm just your ass talking. You talk more than me. And that says something. Not a bad thing. Oh no, I'm about to get hit with this move. I'm dead. I'm dead.
What are you fighting now? You still fighting New Udra?
The Dosha, the Dosh, Doshaguma, Doshaguma,
Okay, Guardian Doshaguma.
Doshaguma. Sorry, I'm saying these names wrong.
Only reason I know what they are is because hearing the people say it in the story and the cutscenes, I eventually figured out what they were. Because I was saying shit crazy too.
Well, I'm gonna say crazy because I'm playing it in Japanese, and I'm not paying any attention. I'm just playing. I'm talking to you. I'm just doing shit. Oh, we were playing Fallout 3. Yo, Fallout 3. The Fallout 3 experience when we were playing was like the best. Yo, we were playing online, talking about the whole thing. As we were
I don't
playing.
think I would have played Fallout 3 if it wasn't for you and Jay being in the party and all of us talking.
Yeah, we played Fallout 3 all on
Because we all were
Xbox
talking
Live.
about, yeah, we all were talking about the random stuff that was happening throughout the game and laughing about it. And like the choices and talking to people. I remember Jay was just playing like reckless. Jay was like talking junk to people and like imitating the super mutants.
Yeah.
What are you doing? It was so funny because he was always yelling into the mic.
My favorite thing about the screen into my game was if you're hiding and then they find you, they're like, found you. Fucking love that game. I put, bro, how many hours do you have in that
Fallout 3
game? Yeah,
had a lot because like I went through that game so much.
I'm saying.
I actually beat that one. I never beat Fallout 4. Fallout 4, once I got to a certain point in the story, I was like, okay, I'm done. Y'all just lost me. I'm done.
A lot of people feel that way with that game.
Once I got to, I think it was the Institute, I was like, nope, y'all lost me.
You're close to the end of the game. What are you doing? Not close.
Giving up
I
at
mean,
10-yard
you're
line,
kinda
bro.
close. You're kind of close. I mean, once you get there, I would say that once you get there, you got like a good like 15 hours. If you know play the game healthy, like you know you play mostly main, you play a couple of side, you got a good 15. Unless you're trying to be like a completionist, that's a whole different conversation. You know what I mean?
Actually just bought that game the last time they put it on sale. Digital version of it, I bought it, and then like I loaded it up and I couldn't even play it, and it's like I can't do Fallout anymore. There's games that I used to love that I can't play now. Like my mind doesn't think the same way as it did back then. Like the Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 1 and 2.
Mm.
Those were my favorite games. I bought those and like I'm so lost trying to play that game. And I remember like when it first came out, like I was able to go through it, and it's like now it's like you have to go north past such and such, and I do it, and I'm like I have no idea what's going on.
Those games are all puzzle based.
And the way puzzle games work are so different. Like the PlayStation 3, like like the puzzles started getting different because they were able to do more with more power.
It
But
does
like I
the
still play it.
the Legacy of Kain games. They do the same puzzle system as like a Tomb Raider. The old Tomb Raiders. It's the same shit. You just
By
have
the
to
same people.
what you need to do, is just replay that shit and just you gotta think like when you were young. Like I know it sounds weird, but like remember the way that the puzzles are set up now are not the same. Like they
The
back in the day,
the
it
way
was like yo, you figure that shit out on your own, bro. We're not gonna hit.
Yeah, back in the day, like they were like what it is that the puzzles are so simple that you overlook how to do them, and that's the problem. It's like that was so simple. Why didn't I think of that? You're all because I'm so used to puzzles being like way more sophisticated. I still play it. What I do is I usually play it for like 2 hours of the week. I'll dedicate towards playing that.
You know why I hate? You know why I hate Soul Reaver and Soul Reaver 2? I'm gonna tell you why I hate those games. The reason why I hate those games so fucking much is that I think it's Soul Reaver 2 specifically, even though that it has an actual ending unlike Soul Reaver 1, that you have to use the same, not the same, but a lot of it is light based. So you gotta use like, oh, I'm using this saucer to direct the light to go this way to do that thing, and I gotta put this thing so I can set up this makeshift thing so I can pick up this other thing, and that'll just end up getting the light to go through like this little crevice in the corner of the room. It's like, not the fuck up. I hate
You know,
those
makes me
fucking
mad about
puzzle
that
games.
collection.
And you
I
know,
hate that the collection is not complete because Soul Reaver 1 and 2 are not the whole collection. There's still one more game.
you gotta get Defiance. So like
They're
Defiance.
not going to put Defiance out though.
Mm, well, you got. Let me see. Then you got. Well, you gotta play Blood Omen. The best game in that whole series is Blood Omen 2, anyway.
Blood Omen 2 is the only one I didn't buy. To see
That's
the
my
original Blood Omen, I bought that one first because that was my favorite PS1 game.
fucking love that game.
That was the game. Like I would play it, beat it, and I would start it right over again and play through it again.
That game fucking rocked. That game still rocks. You can get that. I think you can buy it on GOG if you play on PC. I think you get Blood Omen 1.
I got Blood Omen 1 on the PS5. It just came out like last month or the month before
Oh, you can
when
buy
Soul
it.
Reaver
Buy it.
came out.
You can buy it now.
Yeah, it's like $20, maybe
For
cheaper, or it's $14.
for
It's
Blood.
50. It's 14.99,
Oh, for Blood Omen
and
1.
then Blood Omen 2 is 14.99.
Oh, you can buy Blood Omen 2 on the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, yep.
Oh,
Blood Omen 1 and 2
oh, I
are two
got
separate
you.
games, and you can get the Soul Reaver 1 and 2 on a collection together. And that one is like $29.
Hold
But
on, I
if you
got.
if you
Hold on, you can change the game. Hold on, let me go look. Dude, now you got me all fucked up. Let me see. Blood Omen. I just need to know. I need to know. I
the
need to
original one, the
know. Oh
Blood Omen, the
shit.
original one
Tell
has
me,
like
baby girl,
same
I
graphics,
need to
but
know.
the Soul Reaver graphics are actually like they upped them. They're not that bad.
This game is the go. This game
I
is
will
the
buy
go.
Blood Omen. I will buy Blood Omen 2 when I get my tax money.
Man, I think I'm gonna buy
Probably
this.
buy that and the new
This one.
Assassin's Creed.
You can buy Blood. Your Blood Omen is actually $10. Yeah, I know what I'm buying next. I'm buying Blood Omen and Blood Omen 2. Thank you, sir,
Make
for.
sure you wish listing.
Oh, I want to make sure I have it right now. Yo, I had no idea. Because I like to have it on console. I have it on PC, but I like to have it on console too. I sit in front of the couch and play this again. Oh my God, thank you for telling me this, sir. That should make my night.
Mhm. What was I gonna say? When you get to like the thing where you want to start doing multiplayer, this game has a thing where you can environmental link, and what
That's
that does is it makes it so that me and you, like say like me and you environmental link, we can like say we pick the Windspire Plains. We can go out into the game and just run around like an expedition and just keep fighting random monsters.
sick.
And it's a thing as long as we stay in this area, like we can like it doesn't separate us from the game. Then they
Okay,
have a
okay,
link
okay.
party thing. What Link Party does, Link Party makes it so that whenever you start a mission, it automatically sends it to the people in the Link Party to join you.
Okay.
Yo, you think you slick out there destroying my camps? Yo, I'll come out there and put boots to asses, bro. Sorry, some of these monsters, my parents ain't teaching no manners.
Well, there's. I think. I think I'm going to bed now. I think I'm gonna say. I just want to check and make sure I have everything.
Game has you set up camps, and some of these monsters are disrespectful. They're like, "Oh, you got a camp," and they be breaking it. They don't even care if you inside the camp.
But I haven't been in there when they destroyed it. That's actually mad funny. So 595 is the sweet spot. Okay, before we get to the next bunch of weapons. Let's check out armor real quick. Yeah, it's the same as this one. I think I'm good.
それじゃあね。
Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm ready for. Let me just talk. Actually,
ハンターさん、出発しよう。
I need more
ここにいるね。
time. I'm not gonna do it right now. I will get back on later. I will get back on tomorrow. Angel, I'm gonna pop out real quick. Listen, sir, I will hit you up. We need to get back on. We need to play together soon. Goof around and all that good stuff.
Appreciate you talking to me tonight, Bing. It's
Yeah,
been a long
man.
time.
We'll talk, but I will definitely talk to you tomorrow. I'm gonna hit you up. Text you. Cause what was it? The other, what was it? When did I text you the last time? And I was like, "Yo, are you good?" And you were like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Was that because you read what my mom posted up on Facebook?
No, I didn't see what your mom posted. Remember, I don't go on
Oh,
Facebook that much.
I didn't mention to anybody that I had cancer except for like to my mom and my sister, and they kind of like told family members. So my mom posted up a thing on Facebook, and like you texted like within like a day or two of her posting that up because everybody like family members, everybody started calling me and texting me to ask me about it. I was like, I thought you guys all knew. My sister and my mom were telling everybody. I just kept it to myself.
No, I didn't. But I mean, I didn't. I didn't know. Like I didn't know. I had no
We
idea.
discovered it back in June. End of
But
June is when we discovered.
I'm glad you get.
Or was
I'm
it
glad
July?
you. I'm glad
It
you
was
got
July.
out of
I
there.
was at the pool. Started chemo in September. Seeing as how like Friday is my last appointment, and then I have to go like I have to go every 4 weeks for the rest of my life now. For it.
But you'll live.
Yep.
But you'll live. That's all that matters. Nothing else matters, sir.
Bone biopsy on next week. I got a bone biopsy, I think, on the. I mean, everything, know everything I need to know about going forward.
Well, I'm gonna text you tomorrow. We can get more into the details about stuff.
All right.
But I will holler at you, sir.
I'll talk to you later, Bang.
All right, Angel. Peace, brother.
Peace, man.
Okay. I will definitely be hitting up Angel tomorrow. Um, it's about to be 1 o'clock. I played, granted, talking to Angel for the most part, but I hope the gameplay was at least entertaining. Um, when you're talking to friends or if you're getting into deep stuff, like you don't really have your mind on the game, you just automatically play. You're set on autopilot. So hopefully the autopilot was good for y'all tonight. Um, Just thinking about my boy Angel. He's going through some stuff. I did not know he had cancer. Uh, um, yeah, man, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. We'll get on part 7 of Monster Hunter Wilds. I believe it's part 7. And yeah, we're gonna get back into it and have some fun with it. And I hope you guys have a great night. And I'll catch you later. Peace.